Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
Will you see if your mom can give my resume to Dennis Phillips? Because if I could get in a Broadway show, then I would have done it all. Film, television, and theater. The only thing left to be radio. That's just for ugly people.
Okay, we're back. So why don't we go to our first caller? We have Harvey in Manhattan.
Good afternoon, gentlepersons. How are you both?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. First, I just want to say that I've accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior.
All right.
And my question is about my little boy. He hangs out with other little boys, and they taunt each other about each other's religions, and there are occasions where I'll go into his room and I'll find him literally practically eating his own BM while he's listening to the Don and Mike show. And I was wondering if you think this is healthy for little boys to be doing this sort of thing.
How old is your boy?
He's 27. Where's your BM detector now, see?
Oh, I don't know how you got that call through. I gotta get it after. Hang up on this guy. We used to use a delay for morons. You know what? I haven't had a call like that in years because of call identifying. You think that the morons were gone.
Stay tuned for your shot at big bucks. Secret Sound, only on the Don and Mike Show.
This episode deals with the inappropriateness of racial invectives and contains coarse racial slurs. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
And yes, the rumors are true. They smoke, they drink, they use bad language and mixed company. They're extremely rich and they can flash more bling than most posses in this room. Rock stars they are, and God bless them for that.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Do you mind if I just sit on it?
See you in Toledo, you stupid whore.
What's going on with you? That Joe God upset your mother very much.
He's not no God. God is dead.
Who said that?
Mitch. He's a 19th century philosopher from Germany. Anyway, that's why I'm not getting confirmed.
Enough with that, all right? The confirmation's coming up this weekend, and you are getting confirmed.
That fucks my nuts.
Hey, you've got a lot of balls, you know that? You go to Catholic school, and your mother wants it.
Yeah, what does she know?
She knows that even if God is dead, you're still going to kiss his ass. Hey!
Would you mind helping me?
See you in Toledo, you stupid whore.
Two members of the Seattle Star Wars Society are giving new meaning to the term die-hard fan. They kicked off the new year by getting in line for Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, 4.5 months before the May 16th release of the film. John Guth and Jeff Whiten, I think it is, are outside Cinerama in Seattle, Washington, waiting. John and Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Matt.
I'm trying to
hi, Don and Mike.
Oh, we get to say hi, Mom, and everything like that. Jeff and John, we appreciate it. Good luck to you, and maybe we'll check in with you as the 129 days kick off. Please.
Yep. Thanks. See you, Don and Mike.
Dude.
I will be talking to the cameramen on the headset. It will be Terry's job to give the actors their hand cream.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
I'm all wet because I just got a shower. Sorry, I'm not wearing any clothes.
That's nice.
I want to get Capone. I don't know how to get him.
You want to get Capone? Here's how you get him. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's your tackle. That's how you get Capone.
Yeah, here's the question I have to ask you. Would you mind taking off your clothes for me?
I must not scream. I must not scream in front of them. I must stay. I must not listen to my mind. I must not run off the set. I must not run. I must not run. I know I'll break down. They'll find out I'm weak. They'll find out I'm in pain. Oh, God. What God? I will break down, look like a fool, an idiot. They'll find out I can't act. Can't act at all. End of the vision. Well, there must be a way out. And my mind is telling me there's a way out. You get a nice, cool gun.
We'll talk with Phyllis Diller and continue with our panel right after this. Don't go away.
I'll drink to that.
Fire.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike.
Fire. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike. What you don't know could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Oh, no. Yeah, first in line for our meet and greet tonight. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. They're among our most rabid fans, Mike.
Based on a true story, he was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself, a man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Too bad you couldn't buy him a round of White Russian. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. French Prince and all the ships at sea. I don't know. Hey, they love a good old 62-year-old landing strip. Don Geronimo and Michael Matt. Thank you, Robbie, and hi, thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show, new episode on this Thursday, February 20th. And here's your phone number.
21st.
Really, Buzz?
I've got the 20th on my watch. Sorry.
Error.
Put the 20th. Stupid watch.
I got it, see? I wrote down the right one today. I wrote down the right day today, Mike.
There you go.
Thursday.
We're only supposed to have this screw up at the end of the month when we all say they're 31 days when they're really 28.
February 20th.
Let's just threw his watch away.
Phone number 877-365-3636.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Hi, Buzz.
Hi. That's the one I gave you, Buzz?
Yeah. All right, everybody. It's a jam-packed show. Let me first mention, before we get to Leah Remini, who's on the telephone, all goody, and Chris, the guy from Seattle who has mental problems and waiting to tell us something. I want to tell you that we will be out tonight. I wonder if you'll be at the Acropolis tonight.
The Acropolis.
This is not a Las Vegas style show. This is a low-level meet and greet.
Yes, that means we're going to get right down on that low level.
Yeah, that's right. Hello, landing strip. Tonight, the Acropolis at 13 and 37 Connecticut Avenue, Northwest.
All right.
Washington, D.C. We'll be there starting at 8 o'clock. Most of us will leave by 10. Mike will be there until closing. Mm-hmm. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be there till closing.
I guarantee it.
I might go somewhere else.
Come on down. We'd love to meet you. The deal is you just come down. The place gives you free food. We can't give you booze. We'd like to buy you beer, but then, unfortunately, you run over a retard on your way home, and the next thing is Don and Mike listener kills, Mike, retarded person.
Thank you.
And it's Lawsuit City.
Yeah.
So I'm
looking forward to giving our listeners extra attention.
You got to buy your own booze, but we supply food. It's brought to you by Miller Lite.
Yay!
We'd love to meet you. Come on down, for God's sakes. I got my mobster suit on.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike's got his casual. I would say that is looking for poontang.
No, I think it's very plain.
It's a casual.
It's like an olive drab shirt, a little khaki, you know.
The colors and the.
Not wearing my usual T-shirt.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
The clothes you are wearing.
I think I'm doing okay, but I got this kind of scraggly look today because I'm growing my beard back.
It's a look that says, ladies.
Yeah.
Check out the nether regions.
Right.
So come on down, and we'll be there. Mike and I will be there, and Rob will be there, and you'll see Buzz, who'll be the guy without a watch.
I promise I won't get in a bar fight tonight.
That is, promises.
I did that last night.
To quote Dionne Warwick, tonight at the Acropolis in D.C., we'd love to meet you. Now, on the telephone with us is famous television star. Need to play her in, Robbie.
Absolutely.
She has a movie opening this weekend.
Famous movie star now.
Soon-to-be movie star. Saw her on The View a couple of days ago with those dumb bitches.
My first guest just made me laugh my butt off the last time she was on. That's what happened to it. I had to have her back. She stars in the hit CBS show King of Queens. Please welcome Leah Remini.
Thank you, Roseanne. And here is our good friend, TV's Leah Remini. Hello, hot stuff.
Hi, babies.
Look at there. There she is right on time. We asked to speak to her with the opening of the movie. Now, this movie that opens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is this your first semi-major film role?
Yeah, but I'm in it like 5 minutes.
But,
literally, I'm in it for 5 minutes.
Is this movie
This movie's got a really good buzz about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's guy humor, you know? I mean, it's...
I just saw the trailer, and I don't know what the word on the street is. You know, normally movies get...
funny.
You know, the trailer is hysterical.
Funny, where Will Ferrell gets shot in the neck with the tranquilizer dart.
Will Ferrell is so funny in it.
And I don't even like Will Ferrell, and I like the trailer.
Oh, he's so funny.
Yes, and then
he's so funny.
V Squared, Vince Vaughn, as Leah mentioned.
And I love Vince Vaughn. He's hysterical.
Leah, what is the name of your first motion picture?
The name of my first motion picture?
Yeah, what's the name of the movie?
Oh, Old School.
Old School.
Are you excited? Are you a little bummed because you're only in it 5 minutes?
No, because I was working, and look, they offered me the part. I said, I'll do it. And the King of Queens worked out my schedule. So it was like I was in and I was out. And I was happy to do it. I really didn't it's like I play Carrie Heffernan on the big screen. I don't really do anything in the movie. But I'll tell you, again, Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn, like, they made me laugh out loud.
Well, listen, you're doing the same thing now that you do when you talk about Kevin. Let's talk about the co-stars. More talk about you.
Yeah, stepping stone to bigger and better film roles.
I want to talk about The View because I was so mad.
Well, I
was so mad. I want to talk to you guys about it. I want to know what you thought. Did you see...
Yeah, I saw it.
Evan tell me basically to shut up?
Yeah, and, you were in a precarious position because they had you sitting next to that bag of bones, Barbara Walters.
Bring me up to speed because I didn't see The View. What happened?
Okay, well...
What happened was, let me preface it by saying I was up at 4 in the morning for hair and makeup. That's number one.
You don't sound like you're in the best mood, Leah.
Today?
Yeah.
I'm on my 5th day of my period.
I knew it. You can always tell with her. It comes right through the telephone.
Now, hold on. You be honest. Because Rob and I have a theory that you're knocked up.
Why? Do I look that fat?
No, you don't look fat.
I look chubby.
No, you don't look chubby.
But...
The word I believe that Rob and I shared, and I know you'll take it the wrong way.
Well, don't go somewhere where she's on the verge.
I'm not going to get mad. Just tell me the truth.
Puffy.
And, I do look puffy. That's because I'm eating pasta. If I was pregnant, I wouldn't be ashamed of it.
Well, Rob and I have both had lengthy discussions about this.
She has that glow.
Well, the thing that we should know, because I think the three of us look pretty puffy, too.
Well, but I'm not. The glow is from some... I don't know where the glow is coming from. Again, if I was pregnant, I wouldn't be ashamed to say it, so I don't know why you guys are acting like there's information I'm not giving you.
Right,
so thank you for telling me I look puffy because I'm not pregnant.
Oh, dear.
I shouldn't have brought it up, but I had to ask if you're knocked up. Now,
I agree. I need to lose 5 pounds. I agree.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Obviously, you're saying I look puffy and I'm not pregnant.
No,
I wish I could say, well, it's due to my pregnancy, but I can't say that because I'm not pregnant.
Leah, I don't think you look puffy.
Let me explain to you how it works.
No, my publicist did, in fact, say you look fat on The View. You did. You look fat.
Those of us... Rob and I were commenting on King of Queens, had nothing to do with The View. Those of us who don't have TV shows that are not on TV and not in movies, it is our form of relaxation to watch television and pick up the phone and comment and say...
and comment on stars.
Because we know you to say, wow, hey, look at her. Do you think she might be pregnant? And then it's, well, is that why Angelo finally proposed? And
so now she's...
I know you guys think I'm so undesirable that the only reason Angelo would ask me to marry him is due to me being knocked up.
Oh, I want you to get happy.
Now,
Get happy.
Who said that? You're just having your period and you're just overreacting. So please don't overreact.
I want to go back. I want to go back to what happened on The View. What happened?
Please.
What happened on The View that got you mad?
All right. So, I watched Joe Millionaire, right?
Yeah.
And so I had some questions I wanted to ask him. And we're sitting in the green room, and you know how everybody goes in the green room and just hangs out before they go on, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very quiet room. So I walk in, so he walks in, I'm already in the chair getting my makeup done, and he walks in, and there's about 10 people in the room. He doesn't say hello, and there's no TV on, so it's just silence in the room. And he just walks in the room, and the girl says to him, do you want to get your makeup done? He goes, no, not now. And he walks out. No hello, no nothing. No, good morning, ladies, nothing. Wow. Okay, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to chalk that up to maybe he didn't have his coffee, because that I can understand,
yeah,
okay?
We know all about that.
I know you do.
Yes,
so,
you do.
he doesn't say a word to anybody, and he never comes back in the room. So the girl is forced to go find him and put his makeup on where he wants his makeup to be put on. Okay, so that's fine. So when he got outside, I was outside smoking, waiting to go on, and he gets out of his car, and he goes, they go, is everything okay? And he goes, well, no, he said some guy's name. Let's just say it's Todd or something. He goes, no, Todd had the wrong information on where I was supposed to be and when's, and that's why Todd is not with us right now. And again, no hello. There's about 50 people standing out there. No nothing. No good morning to anybody. Just like nasty.
Let me stop you for a second. Would your read be that he is completely caught up in the big deal
full of himself
of being the big celebrity? Do you think he's obvious? Because I mean, a dumb guy can't really mask.
She got a rocket body.
Yeah, I mean, a dumb guy can't mask whether if he's an egomaniac. So is he obviously just full of himself right now?
I thought so, and
right.
You know, my mother's like, well, maybe he's just not that bright. And I go, well, regardless, you don't have to be that bright to say good morning. I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that one out.
Yes, for some
so then on the air, I asked him a question, which, was just busting his,
His balls.
Can I say balls?
Yeah.
And I'm just busting his balls, and he goes, first of all, you should know better than to ask me a question like that because the cameras only show what they want to show. Now, to say I know better than that, I don't know better than that because I'm on a sitcom. I don't know what the cameras, the cameras just shoot 22 minutes of what we're doing.
Would you have done that? Would you have asked him the ball-busting question if you thought he was even a somewhat nice person?
Yeah. I was going into it thinking maybe he's not that bright because I watched the show. And the comments that he makes about women, like the girl who she wrote herself the $1 million check, she
right.
was, because I really feel like, one day I believe in myself to know that I'm going to cash that check one day.
But Leah, that girl, Mojo was such a C-word, though. She really was.
No, I agree with you. But listen, his comment to that was, she seemed to be into money. No, schmuck. The fact that she believes in herself enough to know that she's going to make $1 million herself shows you that she's, wants to make it on her own. So he just didn't seem like the brightest bulb. So I would have asked him that question regardless, okay? Had I known that he was like, full of himself, I would have said, I think you're an a-hole and you don't deserve any of the women on the show, to be honest with you. I mean, now I know why you're single. Now I know why.
Are you in the middle of like the worst period you've ever had?
Tells me, he goes, so I asked him this question that I wanted to know, right? Which was an innocent question. It really wasn't confrontational.
This is great.
And this is what he says to me. He goes, did you see Austin Powers? I go, yeah. And he goes, in my face.
Wow.
First of all, it's like 1982 to me, to be bringing that up. And then, I asked him such a hard question that he told me to shut up. Was it, I couldn't believe it.
Well,
I mean, it was just so nasty. And then I find out that his sister in the green room is pissed off at me because I said so. I mean, because I asked him this question. I mean, I didn't even think the question was so in your face. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
The women on The View, whose side were they on during this?
Oh, they were on my side because when he comes out, he touches Barbara Walters' shoulder.
Did it fall off?
No, and goes like this. Can I share your coffee with you? Tries to seduce Barbara Walters. And Barbara says to me, what was he thinking? What was I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
He tries to charm people, and we're not charmed by it. Okay?
I love the fact that you think he's an a-hole. That's great.
Here's the moment that I thought that you were going to lose it. It was late in the episode, and they bring out Jim Belushi and the girl. What's her name?
And they say it's like the honeymooners. Meanwhile, how many times has our show been likened to the honeymooners?
Oh my God! I'm the biggest one to do that.
Here's exactly what happens. They bring them out. They're kissing their ass, and they go. One of them says, and People Magazine says that the Jim Belushi show is the closest thing to the honeymooners. And you just hear, you don't see Leah because the camera's on Jim Belushi. You just hear Leah say, they used to say that about our show.
Yeah, I think this is awkward.
They used to say that about our show. And
wow.
I loved it. But, is there Hollywood stuff happening around you right now?
Screaming in the background.
No, I'm on stage now because they want me to work.
Oh, you're on the stage of the...
yeah, I'm on the set. I also need to talk to you about... yeah, no.
Right now, right?
Am I on the... I'm on live on the radio.
Listen.
Yeah.
Hollywood star.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that
need to talk
director?
about some situations, like, I need to talk about Jay Leno. We need to talk about that when I call you back.
You going to talk about Jay Leno?
We need to talk about that.
Okay, all right, let's call us back. You're
I'll call you back a little
All right, bye, baby.
Bye.
She's in rare form.
Yeah.
That is. I didn't see the view. She went head to head against Joe Millionaire.
I think she's downplaying that because she, in my opinion, she got much more agitated when they said that the Jim Belushi show was like the Honeymooners.
Yeah. Well, because their show has been compared to that, and I haven't seen the Jim Belushi show.
For those of you, join the club, Mike. For those of you who have never heard Leah Remini on our show, I will tell you that right now, her pants must be full of blood.
Oh my God! Oh, that's gross.
But you could tell.
I knew the minute she was on the phone, I knew she was in that mood.
She's so wound up.
But she's funny when she's in that mood. She's great to talk to when she's in that mood, especially if she's had these run-ins with everybody. And I love the fact that she hates Joe Millionaire. That is pure Leah right there. Absolutely.
It was awkward, and I'm glad she's not on the phone now because I'll tell you that, frankly, she didn't fit on The View. And the reason she didn't fit on The View is that Leah, what?
Because of Star Joe?
No, not physically fit.
Okay.
Because even with all the stuff, we've had good times and bad times with her. The one thing you say about her is that she says what's on her mind.
Oh, she's completely honest. I mean, you're getting the truth about that Evan Marriott guy.
There's been a lot of times we've dealt with Leah, and she's been real bitchy. And we've called her on it, and she's told us that we're jerks.
Of course, if she's with her mother, though, I mean, her mother's going to ramp it up. I mean, if she doesn't like somebody, the mom will tweak it up a little bit.
Her mom's like the queen bitch on wheels. But Leah is out of place on a happy talk, girl type show.
She's better. She's a creature of late night TV. She's great on the. But obviously, she had a bad experience with Jay Leno. I guess. Well, this is great. I mean, I like the fact that I'd love to hear because Leno's a little phony,
So anyway,
Letterman likes her.
Stay tuned for more of Leah Remini with Jay Leno. Good. She'll call later. Yeah, and she has a small part in that movie that does look funny that opens tomorrow.
I really hope that Old School is as funny as it looks. I mean, when they show that. That dart in the neck trailer again and again and again. I hope that's not the only funny part of the movie. I think Vince Vaughn is one of the funniest.
Me too.
Funniest guys, really. In that, what's that movie? Is it Swingers?
Swingers, and you also got to check out Made.
Made, I saw that one too.
Made, which is equally good.
Made is almost a better movie for Vince Vaughn.
And there's
he's such a total f up.
There's another Vince Vaughn movie that co-stars Anne Heche, in which Vince Vaughn is a psychotic killer.
Oh, really?
And he wears a cowboy hat all the time. I wish I knew the name of the movie. You know what it is?
I don't know the name, but he's scary as hell.
Did you see him on Letterman the other night? He's a naturally funny guy.
Yeah, but what he was saying was just bombing. But he knew
he knew it was bombing. But at least he throws stuff up, and unlike Matthew Broderick.
Anyway, so that's Leah Remini. We're kind of friends with her, and she'll call back. Tell us what's happening with Jay Leno.
Right.
Also mentioned on the telephone here in our opening segment today is Chris from Seattle, who has an update for us. Boy, I had a whole opening thing here, and it's great. I don't even have to get to it, because Chris is on the telephone right now from Seattle.
Hope he's doing better.
With an update. Here he is, the psychotic, deeply troubled Chris from Seattle.
Hey, guys.
Chris, what's up, my friend?
Oh, nothing. I'm just, I just got done having some chicken and had a little apple juice, and I'm in a actually pretty good mood because I got on at another place.
Oh, I thought for a second with that diet you might be in the hospital.
So you got a new job. What is your new job, Chris?
I work at Walmart.
There you go.
Excellent. Hey,
I'd say that's fantastic. Are you a greeter?
No, I am in the shipping and receiving, and I work at night.
Oh, it's perfect for you.
Good.
Also, there's also more news is that
You mean more good news?
Yeah, there's like more.
There's more news.
There's more news, Mike.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I work at Sherwin-Williams now.
Oh, but listen, the whole paint thing with the fumes and the chips and.
It's not about that. Remember when you guys made fun of me the first time I called in and called me like Dutch Boy and Sherwin-Williams?
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I am kind of Sherwin-Williams now.
Well, wait a minute, you have 2 jobs now?
Yep.
So wait a minute, you mean, hold on.
In a week's time, you've gotten 2 jobs.
When we last spoke to you, you were going to drive from Seattle to Sacramento to
I didn't have enough gas.
To try to be the intern at one of our radio stations that we have. One of our best affiliates is in Sacramento.
I remember that. The Rice guys you were telling me.
Right.
Listen how up he is. He is so sky high.
I really listened good. I remember stuff like when I was 3, like when my dad hit me. I remember all that stuff.
Now, it's one of 2 things. It's either that he really has turned around, got the job at Walmart,
or he's medicated.
Yeah, or he's just high out of his mind.
I'm not high. I talked to Joe last Friday, and you want to know what Joe said?
Joe.
What? Joe.
What?
Joe A.
Joe.
Yeah, that guy. And I talked to him, and him and I had kind of like a heart-to-heart, kind of, because my dad's not really around.
Kind of a meeting of the minds?
Yeah, we pretty much, like, conversed and came to the, what do you call it? Like when you come to...
Conclusion.
Inclusion.
Do you mean that Joe is like your surrogate father and that perhaps Joe had an intervention meeting with you?
Joe really gave me some good advice, and he always said this. Do you know what do you want to know what he always said?
Joe. I think we ought to bring him in here. I'd like to hear these 2 chat.
What does he say to you?
Joe always said, it's nothing but a thing. And so...
That's a Joeism.
That's how I
let's give
look
Joe a round of applause.
Brilliant.
But you know what I added to it?
Here's your mentor. He's coming in right now.
Dr. Joe.
Nothing but a chicken wing.
What's that?
What was that, Chris?
Joe said it's nothing but a thing, but then I started thinking later, because I like rhyme stuff, that it's nothing but a chicken wing because I like chicken.
So what you did was you took Joe's brilliant concept and you made it your own.
Yeah, and so like there's nothing that's really too big. It's just a thing, but like if it's something that you really like it's no thing but a chicken wing.
Yeah,
you think like, hey, this can really work out for me, and if it doesn't, you know what? It's just like a bus. Another one will be another opportunity to be around.
Yeah, you know. Now listen, that is a variation of something I've said, and I know I've said this to Mike before. That women are just like trains. You miss one, the next one's 10 minutes away.
That's what my dad.
Cars.
Yep. And Joe, how about that? We're now going to have to call him Dr. Joe, like Dr. Laura or Dr.
I mean, Joe, obviously, and Joe's beaming right now, Chris. Obviously, he's got a special relationship with you.
I've talked to Joe many a times.
Well, say hi to him. He's in the studio right now.
Hey, Joe, buddy.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, man.
Glad you pulled it together.
I know, man, because remember how down and out I was last week, and I didn't really see any blue sky? And, like, today, even though it's rainy out and cloudy, I still see blue sky because everything's nice.
And, wow, Walmart, what a cherry gig that is, and you're working at a paint store, and Jesus Christ, what a turnaround, Chris.
But I still... like my rent went up, and I still have court restitution to pay and my license, and
yeah, but you got a job, and that's okay. You know, emphasize the positive. Well, Joe, you give him the advice.
Well, Chris called on Friday, and he said, "I'm really down. I'm going to get kicked out of my apartment. Lost my job. I don't know what to do. Thinking about using dope again."
Joe.
And I said, "Listen, man. Don't get bogged down in the details. Just keep going forward. There's government agencies that help people out like that. I know myself."
Too funny.
Because, I was down low at one point in my life, and I know how it is.
Really, that point's not right now?
Look at it now. This is the high note, Don.
I got you, Joey.
That's how sad he really is.
But anyway, I talked to him. I told him, there's no sense in moving backwards. Just move forwards. And if you make an effort, you can only go forward.
You know what else I remember?
I'm giving Joe Martin a round of applause.
Good advice.
Guess what else I remember that you said?
What?
You said, guess what, buddy, that whenever you take a step forward, you'll always take 3 or 4 back. And I took maybe...
you stole that one from somebody, Joe.
I think Joe made that up on his own, because Joe seems to be helping me out a lot.
Well, I don't know about 1 step forward or 3 steps back, but all I know is that if you just keep moving forward, you have no choice but to go forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a breakthrough on the Don and Mike Show today.
Yeah. You guys know what else?
Say hello to America's newest hit doctor, Dr. Joe. And you're going to be a fake doctor,
America.
just like Dr. Phil and Dr. Laura. What else, Chris? What else do you have for us?
everything, like with the radio and stuff, I talked to one of the guys in Seattle at KQBZ.
Yeah.
And he's Brad, the producer for BJ's show. And
right.
He said that I just have to go to school and I have to work my fanny off. And then I'm going to intern, because I'm going to community college down in Auburn. And
wait, Chris.
What?
Chris, you got 2 jobs now, and you're going to go to community college as well?
Yeah, because, see, community college is only 2 hours or 3 hours.
I'm telling you, I lit this guy on fire.
Listen to him. Listen to him. He's a dynamo.
You know what we call that? We call that 13th grade.
Yes.
I know, but maybe 13th grade.
But he's still moving forward, Don.
Yeah, 13th grade turn into like a career grade.
14th grade. Well, what are your hours now? You work at Walmart at night, and what do you work at the paint store during the day?
Here's what I do every morning. You want me to give you my daily routine?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Okay. All right. I wake up, and usually I have like a erection, and then I usually like deal with that.
Okay,
before
good.
I go pee-pee and stuff.
Now, did Joe help you with that, or is that one you figured out by yourself?
No, I ran across that problem like when I was 12 or 13.
All right, so you
And I was like the first time I did it when I was 12.
Jerk on.
My brother and I were sharing rooms, and he woke up and looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" And then I just like went back to sleep.
Chris, stay focused.
Oh, okay.
Daily routine.
So I get up and
Thanks, Dr. Joe. Thank you, Dr. Joe. You're keeping him on track. I think that's a good thing.
I get up and deal with my erection, and then I have some cereal or I have toast, because I don't have any cereal now, so I have toast.
You're going to give us all the details of your routine, aren't you?
Yeah, it's really actually unique. I don't think anybody else does what I do.
Continue.
Speaking of unique, let me break in and ask the listening audience. There's a lot of radio shows out there.
Right.
But I defy you to find a show that comes on in 30 minutes and gives you a television star having her period, screaming about other television stars.
About the biggest star on television right now.
And immediately moves right into this riveting real-life saga of Chris and Dr. Joe.
When we last left Chris, he was telling us about his cereal.
Yeah. Oh, my cereal.
Yes.
But see, now that I no longer have cereal in my cupboards, that I now eat toast in the morning with just peanut butter because I don't have any butter or jelly. So now when I'm done eating, I get dressed and then I sit around, listen to some radio shows in the morning, and then I try to go fishing.
Chris, you're going to have to hold on just a moment. Because Leah's back on the phone.
Our guest is one of the stars of the popular television program The King of Queens, Monday nights at 8 right here on CBS. Here's the lovely Leah Remini, ladies and gentlemen.
Here she is. Hello again, darling.
Baby, all right, now, but you see, now I feel like I'm harsh, because when I tell you stories, then it's like you guys go, do you have your period, or you were in a bad mood? So I am really harsh.
No, but I mean, you're great when you're harsh.
We love the reality.
You're honest.
We like it as long as it's not directed at us.
How many people would go on a show and have that happen behind the scenes and never share it? That's what we love about you when you come on the show. You're sharing this stuff. I mean, this guy is the biggest thing in television right now, and he comes in and cops you an attitude, and you're not letting him off the hook. That is great.
And Mike, let's not discount the fact that Leah always shares with us when she's having her period.
And I think that's important.
She always shares that.
I truly do, and I love it. I love these stories.
I know, but I'm starting to really think that I am a very, very harsh person, and when people meet me, they're horrified.
Leah, I want you to do you just have to stop worrying about what other people think about you.
You're right. You're always telling me that.
You only, I shave. The only face I see in the morning is mine.
Right.
The only armpits that you see in the morning are yours. As long as you're happy with what you're shaving, F the rest of it.
And when you had to leave for a moment there, I was praying that when you came back on, that you would have something harsh to share with us about Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. Now, how did Jay Leno piss you off?
Okay, well, I felt like, and I don't know, did you see it, Don?
No, Leah, I'm sorry. I'm strictly a Letterman guy.
No, so am I. But here's the thing. No, did you watch The View? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, no, I watched the whole thing with you on The View, yes.
Oh, okay. Tell me if you agree with me. I felt like I was on the pay me no mind list with him because he completely ignored me.
I forgot to tell you, Jay Leno was on The View the very same day, and they were asking him questions like about, don't you feel bad about how stupid people are when you go out and you do the jaywalking thing, and he had his jive, no, I'm just out to...
No, I'm just mad at me, and that's his whole rap. It's, I don't care, anything on my car.
I totally forgot that he was on. Did you have a run-in with him?
Well, no, he came in and, he just kind of went into his dressing room. And I was standing outside, like I told you, I was standing outside. And, I walked past his trailer, and I go, oh, hi. And he goes, hello. Okay, so that's not that was fine. But when he was on the show, I said to him, I go, people, if it was me, I know when I'm on the spot and you're in front of Jay Leno, you kind of get
Right.
And he ignored me. Did you notice that? He made no comment to that, what I said. So I was like, all right, well, maybe he didn't hear me. Even though I did have like a 5-minute monologue in between that, let's assume that he just didn't hear me because he's making no eye contact with me. Then Joy Behar was saying, do you remember what you did to me when I came on your show? You lifted me up, and they showed the tape of Jay lifting Joy up in his arms.
He must be
Okay,
strong.
so there's two things women don't really necessarily love. It's having their vaginas and men her up. And he, her thing is in his face. And then her ass to the camera.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so now... women don't really appreciate when men do that. They think it's funny. It's not funny, okay? So they're showing this tape, and I go, Jay, that's awful. Jay, and I'm like going, you got to apologize. You got to apologize. Again, he ignored me.
Wow.
Did you notice that at all, Don?
Yeah, but I think he was not only ignoring you, he was generally ignoring all of the women, except Barbara Walters. Because basically, my take, I've never met him.
He can kiss my ass, too.
My take is he's just kind of a dumb mook.
Hey, Leah?
Yeah.
That was way harsh.
It was hard.
But don't worry about it.
That was a little much.
No. Have you been to any kind of Hollywood premiere for the movie?
I went to the premiere of Old School.
Was the carpet white when you walked on it and then red by the time you were done?
Oh.
No, I had a fresh tampon in. So.
Fresh tampon.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time at the premiere?
Well, my mom was there, my sisters were there, and Angela was there, and, apparently the baby that I'm carrying was there. But my fat ass, yes, was on the red carpet. We had a great time. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I actually did have fun because I was with my family and I didn't have to, go, hello. I was in the movie for 5 minutes. No need to talk to me. You know what I mean?
But Leah, hold on a second. And obviously I've not seen the movie because it's not opened yet, but I do remember, a couple of months ago, when I first saw the trailer, I came in and said to the guys on the show, when I had taken Bart to see some movie, I said...
Leah was in the trailer, right?
I said, Leah's going to be in a movie, because you were prominently in whatever ad that they were running.
Which is very nice.
Whose wife do you play?
Vince Vaughn.
Oh, great. All right, cool.
Baby.
Oh, that's great.
So did you
It's not really about the women, the movie. It's not like they purposely only had me in it for 5 minutes. They were gracious enough to give me the part, and I didn't, I didn't have to do anything for it, so that was good.
Did you make scale, or did you make above scale?
I made not much over scale.
Not much over scale.
Now, will this lead to, is this kind of the stepping stone thing? Have you had other offers, or what?
No, have I had other offers?
Yeah.
No.
Well, let's just say...
But, I'm not dying to do a movie. You know that. I'm not dying to do a movie. But if I do a movie, my next step would be, hopefully a movie I'm in 10 minutes.
If this movie is a blockbuster, though, if it becomes one of those, kind of cult comedies, like Something About Mary, this might lead to something, just being in the movie 5 minutes.
No, it wasn't that kind of part, Mike, where where I would shine. Like the 5 minutes I am in it, like I said, it's not like I shined in it that everybody's going to be taken with my talent and beauty.
Leah, would you stop discounting this? You are in a major motion picture. You are in a major motion
You're getting
picture.
the wrong idea. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just don't want to give you guys the idea that I was in it, you know what I mean?
No, we got it. You said you're in it for 5 minutes.
All right.
That is 5 more minutes, incidentally, than, let me throw a name out, who's the biggest bitch in the history of TV? Patty Heaton. That's 5 more minutes than that bitch has been in a movie.
That's true, and that's the highlight of my career.
Now, you've been on...
I was in a movie more than Patty Heaton.
There you go.
You were talking about Jay Leno ignoring it. You've been on the regular Tonight Show, right? You've been on the
I've
Tonight
never
Show?
been on his show.
Okay,
No.
so you've done Letterman a couple of times.
And I love Letterman. I've been on it once, and I don't know if I'm going to go back and do it because I feel like I don't want him to destroy me the next time. I think I got by. Okay, I didn't say anything stupid, thank God. And then I want to leave it at that. I mean, if he wants me back on, I'll go back on. But I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared of him because I really, really like him.
Well, but you shouldn't be scared of him because it's obvious he really likes you.
Well, that's nice.
It's obvious.
Let's talk about Evan again. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, well,
did he smell offensive?
No, I wasn't that close to him.
Okay.
We've thought all along he's a dumb guy, but like everybody else, we watched the show for God's sake.
I know we watched the show. I watched that. I watched American Idol. Did you watch American Idol last night?
Only because they had the bad people on. Just for the hour.
Can you imagine that girl didn't get in who can sing her ass off?
Oh, you mean Frenchie?
No, not Frenchie. Frenchie was been out of it, but last night in the third group they had God, I forgot her name, but she sang her ass off. Make it.
Honey, I don't even watch the real part.
You have to watch.
I just watch it for the bad.
I only watched it like a couple of weeks ago when the ugly, skinny kid who could really, really sing didn't make it to the finals.
Now, hold on. Look at it. Here we go right from imdb.com. Here is a picture of Leah in Old School. Now, you tell me if this is not just one attractive, handsome woman.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
If you go to imdb.com, you can go to Studio Stills, and you can get still photos of you in the movie Old School. And
where do they have the pictures of the red carpet stuff? I want to see how puffy I looked.
These are just pictures of the movie, I think.
Oh.
This is you actually in the movie Old School. And anyway, just as handsome as can be.
That's when I was skinny and not pregnant, apparently.
Listen, all right, I'm going to have to bring this down to a gutter level. I can still rub one out when I'm watching you on King of Queens, okay?
Okay, well, that's good news.
Okay, so just
rub one out.
Just know that.
You stole that from a listener, didn't you? Rub one out?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I can still work my man.
You can deal with it.
When you're on...
Okay, well, that's good. What is it called? What?
It is...
ID what?
imdb.com. I'm surprised you don't know about. Surprised you didn't know that. It's a Hollywood site. It's a movie thing.
We're plugged in here, Leah. We're plugged in. We know what's going on.
So Leah, your movie Old School opens tomorrow.
Right.
We want everybody to go see it. And why don't you call us next week? And I bet our listeners will tell you how fantastic they thought you were in this movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I think this movie's going to be a big hit.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah, I really do.
Well,
I think
that's good.
People are
Where
ready
do
for
I go?
it.
Where do you want me to go? Movie ratings? Where do you want me to go?
What do you mean?
To see the picture of her.
Oh, go to I am.
I did that. I'm not good on computers. I am what? DB.
Search under your name.
Go to imdb.com and then search under your name.
Oh, all right.
Okay?
It's a good picture, you said?
Yeah. And before we break, I want to introduce you to a guy. This will really, really make him feel great.
Right.
Who's this?
This is a guy in Seattle he's been like near suicidal.
He's a little challenged, but he's hanging in there, and he's a very big fan of the show.
And his name is Chris. Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the TV show King of Queens?
I have. I've seen that many a time.
Say hello to the star of King of Queens, the lovely Leah Remini.
Hey, Leah Remini, how are you?
How are Remini? Honey.
It's Remini, Chris.
I can
Remini.
see how much he loves me. He thinks my name is Remedy.
Well, all I know is that you're a very beautiful person. You're.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart.
There you go. All right, hold on.
Thank
Chris.
you. Would you like me to blow my harmonica for you?
Yeah.
Leah.
Hey, he's going to write a song about you. Sing a song about Leah.
Okay.
Make up a song right now about Leah.
Like
tap.
Hey, Chris.
I thought he was going to sing about me.
I thought you were going to sing a song about Leah.
About Leah, please.
Chris?
All right. Listen, I put him back on hold.
Sorry.
He's nuts. Well, listen, you
Sounded sweet.
we love you. We desperately love you. And incidentally, tell your sister to start taking the calls from Lisa because we are trying to work out something with the Bellagio for the party for Angelo. And I know that Lisa's tried to call your sister.
And give my best to Nicole, will you please?
I will, but now you have my cell phone number, you have my home number, you have ways to get hold of me.
I know, but, it's that thing where it's...
And then I was telling Angelo that I want a bachelorette party, and part of that must include a male strip club. And he goes, well, what about me? And I go, well, for me, the male strip club is funny. For you, I mean, it's not as funny. Females are sexy. That's a sexy thing.
Well, that's not fair.
And he said, well, no. When you have a guy in, like, a leopard, like G-string, I don't know, there's just something funny about it. But...
listen, we're going to take care of him.
He's banking on you guys throwing him a party.
Wow. We're going to throw him...
It's like, well, Don and Mike, whatever they do is what I got to do.
We're going to throw him more than a party.
Yeah, we're going to have, dogs, cats, fire trucks.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
It's going to be a big time.
Because he's really actually banking on it. He's like, because he,
Don't worry.
All right.
He will leave a boy and he'll return to you a man.
Okay, good.
All right, darling.
Thank you.
We got a break. Good luck.
Okay, love you guys.
Good luck with this movie. We love you.
Thank you, baby.
Please watch King of Queens and see Leah in her new movie Old School. Mm-hmm. And call next week.
All right, I will.
All right, bye, Leah.
I love you guys.
I love you too. Oh, and when in Southern California, dine at Vivian's.
Vivian's. That's right. Yes. Ask for the meatloaf. Ask for the meatloaf.
I'm going to go lose some weight.
Okay.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. Here she is, everybody. TV star Leah Remini.
Wow. She was awfully fond of Sean Puffy Combs.
No. Remember they were in the tabloids for a while.
Yes, absolutely.
They were.
Boy, she looked hot in that picture, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She ought to do that kind of. That's the look she ought to do. That kind of. Really like Italian stallion kind of. Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, we got a break.
God, she was a bitch.
Oh, now, Chris.
Wow.
She nice. Remini.
You got a name calm down, Chris.
I tried to sing her a song.
Well, you were playing taps on your harmonica.
Taps.
Oh, maybe that's because her career's dying.
Oh, wow. Now that's not nice.
Listen, now, here's a guy who was just a step away from suicide who's now working at Walmart. Okay?
Well, my career's just beginning.
All right, Fortune 500. Chris, thank you. We got a break.
Do you want me to hold?
No, I want you to hang up, and we'll talk to you sometime very soon.
Okay, guys. I will keep in touch with Joe.
Good luck, Chris, and talk to us soon.
Okay, I will talk to you soon.
Keep in touch with the counselor.
I'll call you with my first paycheck and let you know how much I'm raking in.
Love to hear
that. Fantastic. Look forward to it. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, my God.
Well, that was an action-packed first segment.
Yeah, I got a headache.
I'm afraid it's all downhill from here.
Right.
Phone number 877-365-3636. We do have the secret sound now as we're the 100th caller. And Mike, a game we love playing is write a caption to the picture.
Yes.
I've just written a caption for Leah Remini's picture for you. That's just for you, Mike.
That's terrific. And I'd say yes, and yes.
I know you would.
Yes, you can, Leah.
Call 100 right now, 877-365-3636. Gets a shot at $1,000. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Mark. Hi, guys. How are you? We're talking about cyber sports, all kinds of websites, all kinds of sites. We're walking around here at Camden Yards today, and look what, you may have seen this on the air. This is a bunny walking around with a cell phone. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I know what this is. This bunny is on the radio now. You're with the Don and Mike Show, right?
Yes, I am, Mark.
And you have to plug the Don and Mike Show, which is on what radio station?
It's on 1300 AM in Baltimore, the Don and Mike Show. Happy Easter, everybody, from Don and Mike.
And it's also on in Washington, correct?
Yes, it is. It's a nationally syndicated show all over the country.
This is not something you should do something bunny-like for me while I talk about my story here. We're getting coast-to-coast coverage right now on the Don and Mike Show, so how's that? That's pretty exciting. We own this exclusively, so this is a proud moment for all of us. We took the best that the baseball world has to offer with those of the world of computer aficionados. And we found some websites that even the most casual baseball fan will find is a hit.
Mark?
I could do that. The Orioles told me that he get something like hundreds of thousands of hits during the off-season, so check it out. Let me give you the keywords to look up. There's the Orioles, you type in there, and you get that. Major League Baseball, Baseball Prospectus.
Stuff, but Don really wants to say hello to Mary Beth in Washington. He wants to say hello, Mary Beth. Hi.
Okay, Mary Beth's off today, but thank you.
1300 AM National Radio Show.
All right, we got the bunny in, and you can look up the bunny on the webpage as well, I guess, Stan and Sandra.
Well, he's like the ever-ready bunny.
He just keeps going. He's been thrown out of the stadium, so we thought we'd took him and give him a little home here. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay,
all right.
All right, let's throw him off the newscast now so we can move on, okay?
All right, guys.
Thanks, Mark. Oh, man.
Bye-bye, bunny.
The Don and Mike Show. They say the word pussy. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Normally don't like to tip my hand. I want to tell you, it's a 4-star show today. We're going to be giving away a trip to Atlantic City for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Right. Wow. We've done Make Us Laugh. We've done Make Rob Laugh.
Hey, on city streets at the fast pace of urban.
Fix my headphones there.
You get a little headphone issue right now?
Yeah, thank you. We've done Make Buck Laugh, Make Rob Laugh, Make Us Laugh. Today, for the first time ever joining us from Wisconsin, Make my brother Jimmy laugh.
You're going to have to brief him. You're going to have to prep him because he's an easy laugh.
I talked with him before the show.
Very good.
Plus Satan dialing for phone whores. All right. The guy we were going to have on yesterday who's written a book about why guys watch porno.
What is it, a page?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What is it, a sentence?
So let me forget to mention also tonight we'll be at the Acropolis in D.C.
Yeah.
We'd love to meet you.
Tonight,
starting at 8 o'clock, the Acropolis, 1337 Connecticut Avenue, Northwest. Mike, where is that?
It's downtown, Don.
Well, you're like the point guy on this one.
I've been there late, and it's on Connecticut Avenue.
Rob, this is like 17th. This looks like a Rorschach test. This thing was from MapQuest.
Yeah, well,
it's right downtown. It's near.
Well,
Connecticut Avenue.
If you're on 66, get off at East Street, then turn left onto 17th. 17th becomes Connecticut, and
it's right on the right as you're heading up Connecticcut Avenue.
Yeah.
It's right there. I think it's right before. If you get to DuPont Circle, you've gone too far. Yeah, you're right.
If you don't come for,
Don, I've been there a couple of times, but I've like been in the back of a car when I'm gone.
Understood.
You understand?
Come to see Buzz without his watch.
That's right.
Come to see Mike in his poontang outfit.
Now, see, you're overselling it. This isn't a poontang.
I don't think so. I believe it is. Come to see me in my matching mobster shirt and tie. And
you.
Come see Rob in his full uniform. That's tonight.
Free food, right?
The Acropolis. Yep, free eats. And the deal is we just walk around and say hi to everybody. And we really want to say thank you for listening to the show.
Yeah, it's really an appreciation party, and we haven't done that in a long time.
So we'll see you there tonight. Hi, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
You are the 100th caller, my friend.
I am.
Yeah, what be thy name? What is your given name?
My name is Robert O'Neill.
Robert, where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
All right, Bob, you won the Divid box set of 6 Feet Under. That's the first season, now available in special Divid and Vicious sets, available where Divids and Vicious are sold. You'll play for $1,000 with the common everyday sound. And the clue that I gave yesterday, I'll stand behind, a sound that was heard in many homes during the great blizzard of 2003. But let me even give you a better clue.
All right.
Yes, please. Sound that was heard in my home for sure. If you happen to hear any of my blizzard stories from yesterday, that'll be a clue for you. Please don't answer till Mike sings like
Nelly.
And we wish you Godspeed.
Caller, name this sound.
There you go. Now, think about the clue. Common everyday sound. Don't answer yet. You heard it in many homes. I know it was heard in my home. I don't know who made it, me or Frida.
If you want to go and get high with me, smoke an L in the back of the Bentley. Oh, why must I feel this way? Hey, must be the money.
Yeah. For $1,000. Yeah. What's that sound? Hey, yo.
Hey, where are you?
Hey, dumbass.
So, Matt, you got a bad cell phone? Oh,
Yes, hello,
God.
yeah. I'm right here.
What's the problem?
Yeah, D.A., listening to the radio?
Yeah,
Hey, turn your radio down.
turn it down, Bob.
Doofus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God.
Snow shovel?
Snow shovel, yeah.
Moron.
Oh, we're sorry.
No. Thank you, though. And don't be surprised if your DVD box set gets lost in the mail. Hello?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I had, my buddy turned the radio up. I'm sorry.
Right.
I couldn't hear very well.
Gotcha. And,
Good job. Do you know how much severe attention deficit disorder you have to not be able to focus on like a 30-second radio contest?
Hold on so we can get your address, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, very sorry.
Oh, what a shame. He got disconnected.
I'm sorry, too. Joining us now as the Parade of Stars continues on today's show.
What a show.
Noted inventor and very tanned, back from 2 weeks in Hawaii, where he was breaking in Mrs. Skin.
Yeah, he's a new man now.
Here's Jim McBride, known to everybody as Mr. Skin, from our favorite website, www.mrskin.com. Jim!
Hey, guys.
So, what was it like?
Ah, it was amazing. This was the first time I made the promise before I left on the trip that I would not head to the business center and work on the website, which is what I do on all other trips. So I went 2 weeks cold turkey, no nudity other than in our own motel room. So that's
Do you feel like, Jim, you've lost your edge?
No, not at all. I'm raring to go. I got a ton of good stuff today.
Very good.
The entire honeymoon experience, that was, Jim, you know, your real life is a secret from a lot of people, us included. We know your name. We, of course, know your website. How long had you known this gal before you married her?
About 3 years, 3.5 years.
3 years, so kind of a long relationship.
Yeah.
And I believe I had asked if there had been, premarital sex. You indicated yes. Let me ask you, are you tired of it yet?
Of what?
Of banging your wife?
No, not at all.
Your wife, does she share your interest in skin?
No, she actually watches movies for the movie itself.
Oh,
A little different. But, the one thing that everyone always asks me, like, how can you be married or how could you have a girlfriend? And the thing is, like, I have to have someone that's pretty cool about it because it'd just be, it's not like I'm going to stop doing this. So I was lucky to find someone that's not only cool, but is cool with what I do.
And if you don't mind me asking, you could ask me the same about my wife, I tell you. How's your wife in the sack?
Outstanding. I wouldn't get married to someone that wasn't good in the sack.
There you go.
Yeah, my wife's okay. Oh, God. No, my wife is great in the sack as well. Jim, good luck. After 2 weeks now, you're back at home.
Oh, yeah. Have a lot of build-up.
And have you gotten into the regular routine of I mean, were you guys living together before?
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's not like there's any drastic change.
All right, so you must have been, I guess you were kind of eager to get back to work, too.
Yeah, it was. The big change was I went to the health club today, and we had to do a joint membership, which was strange. Other than that, everything's the same.
Get ready. Well, listen, I've been married almost 23 years, and I got news for you. Just let me say, enjoy these times.
Jim, I will tell you, there's nothing more wonderful than marriage.
So sincere.
Well, Mike's...
I mean, I've loved it so much I've done it twice. I doubt I'll do it a third time, but terrific institution.
Yeah.
But, Jimmy, anyway, congratulations. Now, did you stay at one of those fancy joints like in Maui?
Yeah, well, I was in Kona at the Big Island and then Maui for a week. I saw the highlight of my honeymoon, other than the honeymoon itself, was seeing Gary Shandling and Larry Sanders and a girl at the place we were staying. So that was cool. I'm a big fan of his.
Was he with a hottie?
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Young hottie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you see a guy like Gary Shandling, and I'm a big fan of his, too, and I love Larry Sanders, I know Mike does.
Great show.
We all do.
Yeah.
Do you have to stop yourself from going up and just doing that thing where you just go, hi, I'm a big fan?
No, you know what? I didn't do that. They were actually, we saw them a ton of times. I just said hi like a normal guy. I didn't want to bother him. And the other one I saw was Al Michaels. the Monday Night Football announcer.
You don't get any more unapproachable than that guy.
You know, of course, if you needed an icebreaker with Gary Shandling, there was nudity in that movie, What Planet Are You From?
Yes.
You knew that, didn't you, Mr.
Judy Greer, yeah.
He knew it off the top of his head.
All right, Jimmy, now we've had a 2-week layoff, so what have we got? Is there anything in the theaters?
Oh, yeah, there's a big movie coming out tomorrow called Old School.
Yeah.
This is that comedy which has Will Ferrell, Luke Wilson, and Vince Vaughn, and I got to tell you guys, it's a great movie. You're going to really dig it. I'll say it's not like Animal House or Caddyshack level, but it's a notch below, and it's really good. I think a lot of people are going to dig this movie. But the good news is there's a ton of female nudity in it. One girl is named Christina Hughes, who actually, when I saw the cast, I was looking over the names of the characters, and her character name is Naked Woman, so that was a good sign right there.
There you go.
And she actually has a scene where she's blindfolded in a bedroom. You see her topless. But another interesting one, there's a girl named Lisa Donitz, who I didn't know too much about. She and another girl have a topless KY jelly wrestling scene that's really good. Now, the interesting thing about this Lisa Donitz, she is Andy Dick's girlfriend.
Really?
It's a very confusing concept, but she's...
that's for sure.
She's Andy Dick's girlfriend, and I got to say, she's very hot, and she has a real nice topless scene in that. I was actually able to even get a picture of that. It's not a DVD quality pic, but I have a pic at the site to check out of her, and it's you could see she's not too shabby.
We just had in the first hour here our friend Leah Remini on from...
oh, yeah, she's in the movie, too.
King of Queens. Now, she's not naked in this movie.
Her non-nudity streak continues.
Yeah. So there's been nothing with her except for that stuff like in FHM magazine, right?
Right. Well, she's doing. Recently, she did I saw a nice bikini shot in her television show, but she's just more of a TV person, and it's cool that she's getting into movies, but I just don't think she's going to do nudity in a movie. But hey, I've been surprised before.
All right. So there's nudity in Old School.
Yeah, Old School, really good, real good stuff. 2 DVDs at the new release section of your video store you want to check out. One is a movie called Igby Goes Down, and it stars Kieran Culkin, who is Macaulay's younger brother.
Right.
And it also stars Amanda Peet.
Oh.
Yeah, now she's that naked. If people don't know who she is, she was the girl that was naked in The Whole 9 Yards with Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry.
And incidentally, and again, Jim, that's one of those awful movies that I've seen.
Right.
And I'll tell you exactly the scene where she gets naked. Bruce Willis is waiting for some gangsters to break into his house.
Yep.
And she's standing up on top of a giant staircase, naked as a distraction.
Right.
And she goes, "Hi, fellas, what can I do for you?" And while the guys are looking at her going, Bruce Willis shoots the crap out of them. This girl, she does have kind of a big fish mouth, but man...
You hate the big mouths, but I think she's hot.
She's got to quote Joe Millionaire, she does have a rocket body.
Oh, my God, yeah, and you know what? One of the things about that scene that I've always remembered from The Whole 9 Yards is it was interesting because it was it was a great nude scene, but it was a little frustrating in that she was completely nude in the scene, and it's a full-length body shot of her butt. The way the camera angle was, there was a banister railing, to go up the stairs, and it
right.
totally just blocked the peat moss.
Right.
You could see that she was in heels, so if she would have taken the heels off, you would have got a great shot. But unfortunately, the camera angle was perfect, so you couldn't see downstairs. But it was a great nude scene.
Well, Mike, I'm going to turn the screen around now, and you can see from MrSkin.com, here she is in Igby Goes Down.
Oh, she's hot.
Topless. And looking at herself in a mirror.
Yeah, she's actually shaving her armpits in this scene, but that's okay. But and Kieran Culkin's just sitting there watching. It's a pretty long scene. It's real nice. It happens 56 minutes in, so fast forward directly to the scene.
I love that. I love that when you give instructions. Love it.
Man, she's got perfect little breasts.
Yeah, she does.
All right.
Definitely hot.
Wow.
See, it's a good thing you're wearing your poontang, your booty call outfit, Mike.
Yeah, my booty call outfit.
All right, so that's...
Yeah, more stuff. There's another DVD, new release, coming out, today or tomorrow is a movie called 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams.
Right.
And it's actually, he plays this employee of this 1 Hour Photo Lab, and he kind of becomes obsessed with this family. And
I'm looking at the picture. What a bush on this broad.
Yeah, I know. Her name's Erin Daniels, and they're in a motel room an hour and 12 minutes in, and he's kind of holding a knife to her. But the fact of the matter is she's in a white robe with nothing underneath, and luckily she forgot to fasten the robe, so you get a pretty decent full frontal shot there.
Mike, I'm sorry. I was being like John Madden with the telestrator.
Yeah, you didn't have to point to where it is. I do see the bush.
This girl's got her robe open, and you just see this gigantic, untrimmed bush, and I pointed it out for Mike like he wasn't going to be able to see.
Like I wouldn't identify where it is.
I think he caught her in the winter months because they're a little shaggy there.
Well, that's speaking of that, there's a friend of mine, Paul, my buddy Paul, and I always talk about we'd like to create a new beer called Winterbush. Step up to the flavor of Winterbush.
But anyway, and she also shows a couple other scenes, breasts and butt. So it's a real good nude scene. You have to wait till an hour and 12 minutes in, but it's well worth it. It's a pretty cool movie. So 1 Hour Photo, new release section of your favorite video store.
And Jimmy, her name is Erin Daniels. Has she been in anything else?
No, she's kind of a newcomer. So we're hoping it was a pretty good debut nude scene. Though I'm very satisfied with her debut nude performance.
All right, and I'm waiting for the third one to load on my computer now.
Well, here's this is a good one. I know you guys are big fans of 24.
Oh, now listen, Jim. This is a dream if you watched 24 the other night.
Oh, wow. We got her?
Hottest babe on TV right now. I think she leapfrogged Jennifer Garner with this appearance.
You got it all.
Remember when we were talking about how Jack Bauer's daughter is changing her clothes in that in the Unabomber's little shack?
Kevin Dillon, the Unabomber. Man, that is great. You know, I will tell you, Jim, that I did this at home. I TiVo 24, and I stopped and freeze framed it for about 10 minutes. Just looking at that is one of the best boob shots in modern television.
That's as close to nudity on Fox as you're going to get. And they had a scene, if you watched it real time. Jim, how long was it just her with those gigantic nipples, like the 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, she's this girl is her name's Alicia Cuthbert, and she's from Canada. She's only 21, and I think now she's yet to do a nude scene, but I think I kind of seen if she's going to do this on TV, there looks like my crystal nudity ball sees nudity in her future. So hopefully she'll do a nude scene.
And if you're like us and you're a fan of the show 24, go to MrSkin.com because I just counted. He has 16 stills of the scene where Jack Bauer's daughter is changing her clothes.
And in that scene in 24, they do this edit where you are just, I mean, they cut to it just as she's pulling the top over her breasts.
Right. You definitely have to freeze frame it, but we did, and we definitely got every inch of that scene, and it was amazing.
That's why your website's the greatest. I mean, whether it's what's her name, and Quigley goes down.
Igby goes down.
Igby, I'm sorry.
Igby goes the Australian version.
I'm telling you, this 24 thing.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it was for what TV's got to compete with cable, and they're doing their best with this kind of stuff. That
Absolutely.
was great. Hey, one last thing. I know there's a lot of wrestling fans out there, and I got confirmation on something that Playboy's going to be announcing in the next week. In May, the May issue of Playboy magazine, WWE Tori Wilson. She's if you're into wrestling, I'm a fan, but I know a lot of guys are fans of wrestling. She's going to be fully naked in the May issue of Playboy, which is awesome.
Oh, and that's with Bush and everything?
Yep.
Wow.
All right, well, it's been a very informative week for Jim. It's obvious that the honeymoon has recharged and revitalized him.
Yeah, he didn't miss a beat. He didn't miss a beat at all.
No pun intended.
And the world's greatest website is www. MrSkin.com. Jim, as always, great talking to you. Our best to the missus, and we'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
There he is.
What's her name? Alicia Cuthbert. Cuthbert, yeah.
She made our list of the top 10 hottest women of 2002.
Yeah, we all talked about that the day after 24 as far as that scene was concerned. It was amazing.
You know, I don't think that we even, we were so busy yesterday, we didn't have a lot of time to discuss the episode 24 itself. That was the highlight. But what I love, at the very end, the president's wife is finally getting nailed.
Yeah. You know, and I rarely criticize 24, but I did see that coming. That was the first episode where they really did kind of billboard. I knew as soon as I saw that truck driving away that the real nuke, based on the fact that we need more episodes, they weren't going to find the nuke. Once they find the nuke, the show is over. So I knew that truck that was driving away had to have the nuke in it, because then they do the whole chase with the plane.
And both Mike and I, if you watch 24, you're going to know what we're talking about. We each have somebody who we think is on the other side, and we have different opinions. I think the person who's going to end up being the rogue who's working for CTU is the girl with the curly hair who works very closely with the guy, where the guy said a couple of weeks ago, if this is the end of the world, I want you to know that I really care about you.
And I think it's the white-haired, bald assistant to the president, the higher-up, the guy that's his right-hand man. I think that, and based on my track record, you can pretty much count on the woman being the traitor. Because really, I'm really feeling very, very insecure about my picks lately.
But is there really? I mean, is there a better show now that Sopranos is not on?
Right.
Than 24.
That's it.
I love that show. God damn, I love it.
It's so well done, and even with that Kevin Dillon thing, where they're going down into his little bunker, you never knew what direction that's what I love about 24. You didn't know what direction, he always plays kind of a whacked out guy anyway, but then when he lies about getting her down into the bunker.
Yeah, because you know that he wants to,
well, can you blame the guy?
Give her the old high
Yep,
heart.
they dropped the nuclear bomb. You better get down to my shelter.
Come on down here, honey.
Doors locked. We are responsible for populating the world.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey. How can they possibly fit all that they have into each hour, into a 24-hour episode? It hasn't even been a whole day yet, and they've got a ridiculous amount of stuff that's already happened. I mean, I just think 24 is just too much.
You think it's overkill?
Well, no, I think what he's saying is it's too much for you. Have you ever thought about watching the Jim Belushi show, According to Jim?
No, I never thought about that.
All right, think about that, or maybe Becker.
Right.
Those would be shows that probably you could keep up with.
So you think there's a breadth of reality in the fact that all of this could happen in one day?
I'll steer you to some reality programming. Let me recommend Shipmates. Shipmates, a syndicated show. You'll enjoy it.
We don't think the problem is with the show 24, and yeah, maybe not all of that could happen in a day in real life, but I think it's you, the viewer, having the problem with all of the events happening.
Keeping up.
Yeah, you need something. So, Robbie, you gotta...
Yeah, if you want to stay a little more grounded in reality, just keep your fingers crossed. Maybe they'll bring back Baby Bob.
Oh, God. The talking baby.
Anybody watch The Shield?
The Shield?
Yeah.
I've watched him.
I saw the one on the WE, Women's Entertainment, the Panty Shield.
Get out of here. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, Radio God.
Hey,
if you want reality TV, watch something else. 24 is the best damn show ever created.
What have we just been saying?
And I'll tell you, well, I wanted to add to the conversation. I was watching the show with my wife, and after the whole tank top after the shower, I totally had to excuse myself and soil a small towel. That was unbelievable.
You had to squeeze one out?
Rub one out.
Come on, look at, she's, 20 years old? Those things are standing up at attention?
Yeah, but, I got to be honest with you. You're kind of wrecking the moment for a lot of guys describing what you did.
Well,
Really?
You didn't think about it, Mike?
No, that's just kind of selfish on you, sir. I was enjoying the whole nipple thing, and then now I got in my brain you rubbing one out in the bathroom after you watch the show. And incidentally, I'm in love with that term too, rubbing one out.
Rubbing one out. I got to tell you what got me in the mood last night. It's disgusting.
God damn! I really ruined the moment for me hearing about that guy making yogurt.
Let me get my wife on the phone because I had her jump on top of me last night.
Oh, no. Okay. Now.
Well, there was a reason.
I was really kind of worked up, and it's gone now. It's officially over now.
Hey, this is Frida.
Let me see. Hold on a second.
Between that guy, what is it with you guys got to talk about it all the time?
Well, Mike, it's nothing new with me. I've always liked talking
You've always
about
enjoyed it. You've enjoyed but it's it's the same thing. I mean, the moment. I was just all fired up with that Mr. Skin segment, and now it's gone. It's gone.
You can't be fired up thinking about me?
No.
50 Cent, get rich or die trying.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Fine.
Here's my son recovering from surgery today.
Wow.
Yes, my son had major brain surgery today.
Yep.
Now they'll put that on a website.
He had...
No, they just went in with the hacksaw.
No, he had his arthroscopic surgery.
You did it, didn't you? Didn't you do the surgery yourself?
I've had so many. Yes, I'm an expert now, Mike.
Very good.
Surgeon.
Did it at home with our Mr. Wizard kid.
Bart still remembers Civil War surgeon. Didn't you do it with a pen?
Hey, where's Va?
I don't know. Wait there.
Is she at home?
Gabor!
Miss Gabor.
Wait there. I'm looking for her. One. You want to talk?
Va. Oh, she got the new Vava mobiles today.
Oh, she's going to be bouncing off the walls.
Oh, that's very nice. Hey.
You want Mom? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Hang up, Barty. I was just commenting on our fantastic, robust session last night. And,
wow.
What, you didn't think it was fantastic and robust?
What does that sound?
Are you asking me or Mike?
I'm asking you. Well, Mike wasn't there. He'd have no way of knowing.
Nor would I want to be there.
Well, it was already weird enough in the car riding with Bart when you were commenting with Mr. Skin on my ability, and Bart and I give each other the shifty eye, and I said under my breath, I'm not uncomfortable. Well,
listen, you have two alternatives. You can either do what we tell other people to do, change the station.
Which you did, and we listened to a little Eminem after that.
Or would you? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Nothing ever occurred to you?
My wife's a lousy lay.
No,
I can't
don't think
help
he asked you, my darling. I don't think he asked you.
I was just pointing out. Color me guilty of being proud that you're a good lay.
Mm-hmm.
That I love having you climb on top of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate it when you say that.
Nobody likes it when...
I hate it. But anyway, you're never going to get...
There's not a person listening that's getting excited right now.
You're not going to guess what got me in the mood last night.
What got you in the mood?
We're watching King of Comedy.
Oh, really? With you mean Robert De Niro?
Sandra Bernhardt?
And when Sandra Bernhardt...
That's a sexy scene.
Oh, gosh, if I had known that, I would have been so insulted.
That is a sexy... that scene works for me, too.
She had Jerry Lewis taped up.
Well, well, Mike, you're a little on the lonelier side right now.
Maybe you're right, but I'm thinking back to when I saw that scene that he's talking about. Sandra Bernhardt in that particular movie, she grosses me out most of it, but she has a sexuality about her.
She was saying, right now I could take everything off this table and we'd make love. And right away I felt something stirring. I felt it happening.
We didn't chat about it, but I was laying there thinking, you would think she's slender and everything else, but how asexual a woman could be.
Oh, listen, honey, listen, the point is, she's gross. She got a face that could stop traffic.
No, but even her body, to take a body that there's nothing wrong with, her personality turns it into the most asexual stick figure boy body I've ever seen.
All I know is that we had been laying in bed watching that movie, and I love having sex with you, and it was just going to be one of those nights we weren't going to have sex.
I thought it was me in my flannel pajamas that did it. I didn't know it was Bernhardt.
Well, no, listen, hey, honey, who did I end up having sex with? You.
Who was available? Not really the biggest compliment I've ever received. Thank you.
I could have rubbed one out.
Oh.
Yeah, Bart, are you on the phone now, Sugar Bear? Okay.
Hang up. Hang up.
Oh, God. Sorry. Hang up. I don't want the answer to that, my darling.
Tell him to hang up because he always tells me to shut up when I talk about the stuff at home. Like if I come down at home and I say something and Bart will say, Dad, don't say that. And I'm, Bart, I can't hear you.
Yeah, your connection's not good, baby doll. I'll tell him to stop.
A lot of times when I'll...
Hang up, Sir Bear.
A lot of times when I'll...
You crossed the line. That's what I think
Yeah.
he said. You crossed the line.
All right.
A lot of times when I'll say to
Your
him...
family, your partner, the people that love you the most are all disgusted now. Could you please put us all out of our misery?
Excuse me for saying...
All right, good.
We had great sex last night.
Good, and you're thinking of Sandra Bernhard. I'm just on cloud nine.
Honey, how do you know it wasn't Jerry?
Yeah. Okay, darling.
How do you know it wasn't Jerry Lewis all tied up that gave me a boner? All right, bye,
The
darling.
things I do to keep a roof over my head.
Yes,
All
I
right.
know.
Goodbye, my sweetie.
The way you're forced to prostitute yourself
Goodbye.
by having sex with me. Goodbye, darling.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Goodbye.
Wow. Hey, but you're right. I remember that scene.
And I am.
Yeah. It's the only thing she's ever done or ever will do that is remotely sexual for a guy. But it is because of the way she plays it. Doesn't she crawl across the table?
Yeah.
And doesn't she show a little cleavage?
And at one point she takes her dress off, and I mean she's got an athletic body. She's got no boobs.
Right.
She has no ass to speak of, but it's just a very
that mouth, though, that clown mouth.
Yeah, but
killer clowns from outer space.
The attitude. But I'm kind of in the mood. It's like she's got them all tied up, you know. And I've been laughing up to that point because that's if you've never seen The King of Comedy with Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis.
Great movie. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Jerry's great because Jerry's not playing the type of role. Jerry's playing like he's being Johnny Carson or David Letterman.
Jerry's playing Jerry.
Jerry Langford. And you know, and Robert De Niro is just a nutcase.
Right. Mom, Rupert Pupkin. Mom. God, that's right. Was that on regular TV?
Yeah, but it was on TNN.
The National Network.
Yeah. And anyway, when it's on one of those like
it's commercially interrupted and they bleep out the curse word.
No, it's commercially interrupted, but they don't bleep out the curse words.
Oh, good.
So it kind of makes it worth the while. Oh, we got some tapes?
Oh, yeah.
I'll play one of those coming out of the set because we're running late. Be right back. Mike?
Yes?
Boy, did I nail that thing last night.
Thank you.
That
doesn't bother me. The only climb on top gets me.
Well, she always is on top.
Okay.
She's always on top.
La 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 la.
Your phone call's coming right out.
And this is the Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Eliza. Jerry, don't get up. Ah, boy, I'll tell you. Every time you come back from a tour, I don't know what it is, but there must be something in the air or the tour. It really becomes you. It's like you become rejuvenated. I don't know what it is. Isn't that so, everybody? Isn't that so? Hey, that's it, too. I'll tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. You look wonderful. And, yeah, I know. You look wonderful, too, Jerry. I wasn't leaving you out. Bruh. Yeah. Oh, Jerry, I love this guy. Always coming up with these great lines. I love him. He's wonderful. You're wonderful. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Rupert,
Anyway.
the bus is here. It's early. Try to be on time for once.
I can't believe this. I gotta go now. Yeah, I gotta catch a bus. Jerry, take care of yourself. Baby, be good. Good luck in Rio.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
Right. I don't know that one.
Jesus is mad at them. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Don't forget, tonight, we're going to be down at the Acropolis in D.C. Kind of a thanks for listening party. Yay! Starting at 8 o'clock tonight, the Acropolis on Connecticut Avenue. For directions, call 202-912-8444. Our appearance brought to you by Miller Lite. Very, very low-key.
Yeah, very much so.
There'll be a couple of microphones. Mike and I will say hi, introduce you to Rob, introduce you to Buzz, and then we'll spend the next couple of hours just walking around saying hi.
Hanging out.
Being intimate.
It's kind of what we do. be nice if a lot of people showed up because some of the new weasels at the company will be there.
Oh boy! Oh, so we need a turnout then.
Yeah, Jay Toole will be there, and Little Peter will be there, or whatever the guy's name is.
We won't be talking to them though.
I know who won't be there, and that will be Ken Stevens. Proudly, I don't know why I said proudly because I really, outside from that last event that happened.
Right.
He was our boss for 12 years, and a lot of times we thought he was a jerk, but a lot of times he did all right by us. He just made a very, very bad decision the last year that he was working for Infinity.
Yeah, I think we agree on that.
He backed the wrong horse in the race, and the horse that he was on ended up, not only losing the race, but they had to put the horse to sleep. And,
that's a nice way of putting it.
Anyway, it's in the New York Post today that Ken's canned.
Yeah, Ken's gone, and we did have what was it, 12 years with him?
12 years with him.
Wow.
So at some point, I'd like to try to call him on the air.
Would be nice.
And see if he'll come on the air with us.
Make a little farewell statement or something like that?
Yeah. Because, it's awkward as all hell, because he kind of lives out by where I live, and sometimes I see his wife, like if I go to the Safeway, I see his wife, and I go the other way.
Yeah.
I just see her, and I go the other way.
You run? Do you run like a girl?
Yeah, well, I don't want to run into him.
Right.
And
well, it is awkward because not only because of what happened to him, but because of the last year that things were strained between our show and between him, and it's still weird. It's very weird.
He's gone, and it was like no one had alluded to it, and it was weird that even a couple of days ago, they put out a new internal memo with, staff addresses and phone numbers, and Ken's was still on there. Both Ken and Jeremy Coleman, who were the program directors.
Well, it's in the New York Post, but it's not in the company memo yet, huh?
The company memo is coming soon. Buzz, go to NewYorkPost.com.
All right.
Because it's got a big thing about the Sex for Sam disc jockeys. Being brought up and cleaning out their office.
Oh, right.
And incidentally, kudos to them that apparently they had publicized the fact that they were going to be at the New York station to clear out their office. And heartwarming, touching. I believe the account said 40 people showed up.
Oh, that's
to wish them well.
That's terrific.
So,
that's nice.
What can I say?
I'm over here now.
What can I say? But
well, there you have it.
It's all out now. They're all gone. They're out of here. You get that account, Buzz. Shoot it over to my computer.
You got it.
Hi, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Buddy.
Hi, Buddy.
Hey, here's something funny. You guys have seen Fight Club, haven't you?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. What's the first rule of Fight Club? Don't talk about Fight Club.
Okay, here's my point. I think Ken Stevens, remember that scene in The Office when Edward Norton goes in and beats the hell out of himself and becomes an outside consultant?
Listen, you're talking. Hold on. You talk cuss words. And you just dropped the S-bomb.
What's
the first?
I'm not.
What is the first? Hold on. What's the first rule of Fight Club?
We don't talk about Fight Club.
There you go. Even the movie. We don't talk about the movie.
We adhere to that.
Okay, and now I'm going to adhere to that. I think I heard through the grapevine that Ken Stevens beat the hell out of himself and his boss.
No, see, again, you're talking about Fight Club. And what's the first rule of Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
We have a Fight Club here, but you'd never hear about it because we don't talk about it.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Buddies.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
We're doing great, thank you.
Love you guys. Listening to you in Montreal. I guess the radio station that we get is out of Burlington, Vermont.
Oh, great. Hey. Hello.
They're excellent, and it's funny. I didn't want to. I do want to have a quick thing about a couple of women, but when I was on hold and I heard you talk about Ken Stevens and what was the name of those two clowns? Mo and Ron, I think.
Listen, they are history. They're in the rearview mirror.
That's funny. But, to correct the amount of people, actually there were 47 people. Come on, let's,
Rob urging you to Is Rob urging you to hang up on this guy because he's Canadian?
Yes, Rob.
I'm an American.
I just hung up on him. He was annoying, but Rob keeps giving me notice this enemy. You know?
Rob was getting visibly agitated.
He was calling for Montreal.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Okay.
I got to say, Sandra Bernhard has never done anything for me, but there was one movie that she just absolutely looked very sexual in. Made me erect a monument to her.
What's that?
It was Hudson Hawk.
Hudson Hawk.
She had a scene where she's crawling on the desk and just trying to seduce Bruce Willis. And
Yeah,
They have her crawl on desks a lot.
Yeah.
She's very reptilian.
I've seen Hudson Hawk, awful movie with Bruce Willis and Danny Aiello.
Hey, that's right. Where's Danny Aiello been?
Who the hell knows?
Yeah. I mean, I used to like him. He made some good movies. He was a funny guy.
Not Hudson Hawk, but he's right. Sandra, what's her name? Bernhardt is actually in that one too.
Danny Aiello.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yes, we are. Hi.
How are you?
Great, thanks.
Good. Joe's a prick.
Okay. Joe.
Joe. That's the man. Yeah, he's excluding me from every single conversation except for this one because I'm from Wisconsin.
Now, why does Joe doesn't care about Wisconsin?
Oh, he does. He said I am on restriction because I'm from Wisconsin.
What is on in the background? There's some noise in the background where you're calling. What's going on?
Maybe the cars? Traffic?
Perhaps? I happen to know Joe has nothing against Wisconsin.
The craft detector guy's from Wisconsin.
It's got to be you.
Because the craft detector guy.
Joe? I think this guy's trouble, and I think he's called before.
Joe? Joe?
Well, no, you have.
Please.
No, I haven't, actually.
Yes,
I have called, but I have never gotten
actually.
through.
I know. I always remember a dick.
Dr. Joe? Dr. Joe, you're not just screening out all calls from Wisconsin, are you?
Not all of them.
No, but this
they
guy...
have a very tight leash out there in the cheese state.
And you recognize this guy, right, Joe?
Yes.
And he's a hump, right?
Well, let's listen to the tone of his voice.
Yeah, of course. All right.
He's got nothing to offer.
Thank you. And sadly, as I hang up on that guy, we have to go now with the recommendation of Dr. Joe.
Right. Yeah.
America's latest psychological phenomenon.
He's having one of his clear days today.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hello.
Where do you see him tonight at the Acropolis?
Right.
After he has a couple of drinks.
Yeah. You know, the Acropolis is where Joe and I were together at one time. And,
is that the night you almost fired him 3 times?
I fired him 3 times.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. When are you going to stop stealing Howard Stern's bits?
Which one is that, ma'am?
Practically all of them.
No, you got to be specific. Come on.
Like which one? Go ahead.
Well, dating the old lady. Right now he's doing,
The what?
with the whole dating of the old lady.
Senior Bachelorette.
Yeah, he does a bit with the old ladies.
Well, that was a takeoff, honey, on, maybe you've heard of...
You guys bet on everything like he does.
Yeah, so hold on. Hold on.
As soon as I listen
now, are you gonna? Now we let you talk. Are you gonna let us talk, or are you? And I mean, obviously you're not rational, but are you gonna let us talk?
Let's stop.
Let me talk.
Let's stop and review the 2 things you brought up. Senior Bachelorette, which was a takeoff on the popular show Bachelorette.
I just think it's kind of coincidental that
betting on stuff.
After his show, the next day you guys do a similar bit to his stuff.
Wait, are you talking about Senior Bachelorette? Howard did Senior Bachelorette.
No, when I listen to his show in the morning, the next day you guys do something that's similar but not quite like.
Mm-hmm. So we obviously sit at home and listen to Howard and then think we're going to come in and do the same show.
Mm-hmm.
Did Howard?
The important part is.
Did Howard? Hold on.
Question.
Hold on. Hey, C-word.
Remember last week when you were hanging up on me and I couldn't ask my question?
Hey, C-word. Oh, is this you again? Hey, C-word.
Hey, I got to ask my question.
Do you need a moment to blow the jizz out of your nose?
So you have an agenda.
Yeah.
Absolutely you do. So tell me, did Howard Stern have Leah Remini on his show today?
Oh, God, she's awful. Why would he do that?
Did he have Mr. Skin on today? Did he have his wife on today?
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that one.
He had Mr. Skin on long before you did, believe me.
No, he didn't. Huh?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I've been listening to him since I was 13 years old.
Really? And what was it, 4 or 5 years before that you gave your first BJ?
Oh, yeah. I gave it to your dad.
You know, the fact of the matter is that Mr. Skin was on our show first. If you want to get really technical about it, he was.
Well, you guys didn't get here until this year or last year.
Oh, you're calling from Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains.
Honey, we've been around longer than you've been sucking D.
Well, how come no one's ever heard of you until this year?
Well, Philadelphia, we went on in Philadelphia.
About Howard Stern for a lot longer.
We went on in Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, well, he's much better than you, and I think you should stop ripping him off.
And I think that you should die of some awful venereal vaginal disease. Is there such a thing as vaginal cancer?
Did you have something to say?
Rob, I need my.
She's gone. Now that was an issue where we actually didn't have. She called last week, and we didn't give her her final word.
My religious music.
I believe Don is going to offer a prayer now.
Good. Dear Jesus.
I don't know if he likes these prayers, but Don offers them up anyway.
Don here. There was a woman that we called. Well, she called us last week. And forgive us, God, because she kept wanting to get the last word in, and then we kept hanging up on her. And she's just one of those stupid Howard Stern clones who foolishly believes that he invented everything in the world. And God, I try to take pity on these people.
Yeah.
And I've tried to turn over a new leaf and not challenge every idiot that calls the show to a fist fight. Or
will you be taking pity on her, Brother Donald?
Or to argue, but no, God, I pray that you give that woman vaginal cancer that spreads up her body from organ to organ until finally brain cancer. I'm talking vagina, kidney, pancreas, breast. I'm running out of hold on, music here. I'm only up to breast. Neck, ear, nose, eye.
So you're saying you want it to be slow?
Slow cancer. But I want it all to start in the vagina. And God, please, if you could do that real fast. And also, while you're giving this woman the vaginal cancer, I've just been given an instant message. If you could tell her that the bits that she's claiming that we're stealing from Howard, the show that Howard was running this morning, I've been told, was a show that was 13 years old. So I don't know if that says, what that says, but it's obvious we ain't sitting around listening to tapes of Howard Stern show to come up with our own show. No. So thank you, God. You're the greatest. I'll talk to you Sunday.
Nice prayer, Don.
And how about Mike tonight? He's got his Pootie Tang clothes on.
I do not.
Yeah, he does.
Wearing khakis and a button-down shirt.
I'll talk to you later.
Amen.
Bye-bye. God.
There we go.
What a C.
Yeah.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, how you fellas doing?
Hey.
Just want to comment on that C word that called from Philly.
Yeah.
I'll vouch for you guys. You guys had a big going back when I started listening to you back in '93. I was stationed in Virginia in the military, and I'm from Philly, so she can go stick it where.
We had what first?
Whatever happened to you guys with the Bueno Arbusto and all the classic stuff?
Bueno Arbusto. Wow. Man, that's old.
Hey, how about the I'm a full twist water?
What was that one?
I don't know.
Toilet paper?
When you got... Oh, I remember that. Gosh, when you listen for that many years, we've been doing this for about 18 years.
We got lots of catchphrases over the years. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Gentlemen, Radio Gods, how are you?
Hi, we're doing great.
I just want to call Don, especially for you, because I heard that very touching prayer that you were doing, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually across the river from Philadelphia, and I do frequent there a lot, and I just wanted to let you know that not everyone from Philadelphia is an ignoramus like that B.
Oh, we know. I mean, we get calls like that. We've gotten calls in Washington. We've gotten calls all over the country about, the fact of the matter is we're doing very well in Philadelphia, and we love our listeners.
You guys rock. I've been actually trying to call and actually do the secret sound thing, and I'm just getting through now, so hopefully maybe I can try it next week. But I just want to let you guys know you guys are my idols.
Thank you, my friend. I'm going to give it out right. The sound is of that woman getting vaginal cancer.
Oh, God.
Do we have the sound around, Rob? Do you have the real sound?
Sounds painful.
No, not this one. Not your face. This is the sound of God giving a woman vaginal cancer.
There, just dropped in.
He just slipped it right in.
Oh, God.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Radio Giants.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Okay.
Good. Say, listen, that broad definitely deserves a punch in the mouth. I don't know about dying, but definitely a sound beating.
Yeah, let's not give her more credit than she deserves.
When are you going to bring back Cousin Luigi?
It's an interesting point. It's been a while.
Very soon.
It's been a while. You know,
he's all right, that guy, and I wish he'd make an appearance.
He's all right, man. I agree. He's all right, that guy.
Very soon. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi.
I just wanted to tell you that woman was totally wrong. You guys are so much funnier than Don and Mike. Sorry, you know what I mean. Howard.
You know, can we get off this subject now? You see, people are beginning to really run it into the ground, and that's when, you know, we get just a little annoyed, like when there are too many.
We don't mind
giving her too much credit. We appreciate the sentiment, but it's like, enough with that woman.
Every once in a while, we don't mind if one slips through like she did, and she thinks she's pulled one over on it.
She doesn't realize that we have a delay, where if we really didn't want that call to hit the airwaves, we would hit the delay.
Yeah,
we
right.
Would see the light of
but thank you for your support.
Okay. Keep doing a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling us we're much better than Don and Mike.
Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that girl who just called about me, Howard Stern?
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm afraid we have to pray again, Rob.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Welcome to America.
Sir.
Yes.
You had one time Mr. Skin on your show, and then the next morning, he went on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern was, talking about him coming to your show. He said that he had him first on his show. So, but Mr. Skin did not respond to that. So I don't know who had it first.
God, it's Don again. I really know that you don't like profiling.
I do love you guys. I listen to you guys from 3 to 7. And I was very mad when they moved your show from, the morning time to the afternoon. But I still listen to you guys because I love you guys.
And we love you, sir.
Still, you don't like French people, but I'm from France, but I do love you guys.
You're from France? Goodbye.
Yes,
the enemy, goodbye. I'm not praying for you. I'm not praying for you. There's no need to pray for you. But
as long as I remember, the French have been effing us.
Because you're out of it, my
As long as I've been living, the French have been f***ing us.
Right. God's got it in for you already.
Oh, it's February. You can always tell people love a good little brouhaha.
Hey, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi there.
I just wanted to let you know that I've been listening to you guys since I was in middle school, and I'm 31 now, and I love you guys. I mean, I woke up to you guys in the early morning, and you picked me right up, and then in the afternoon on my drive home, it's great. And I listen to Howard too, and it's two totally different shows.
Of course
You can't compare you guys to him.
Okay,
so
thanks.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Me either, honey.
She's a whore.
All I know is that she's going to have itching very soon.
Very, very soon, yes. It's already arrived. We heard it drop in a minute ago.
It's her scabs.
Yes, we've already heard that.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Bodies.
Yeah.
Hey, since we're strolling down memory lane, I'd like to hear Mike sing like Hank Hill for the Secret Sound.
Did I used to sing like, I don't even remember that myself.
You just did that.
That's like,
Right, that's all you did. Hello, Don and Mike.
Crazy morning zoo.
Hello.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
I think you guys are awesome, and I don't care what she says. It's just like you said before, Don, that basically in radio you guys just switch them back and forth.
Okay, shut up. You know, I don't know which gets me more agitated sometimes.
It gets me agitated, the people that just love the crap like that. Yeah. It's, really, after all these years, it's an element of what we do. And I love everything we do except that crap. I get so tired of that.
Right.
It is so... and people, listen to me. When I tell you this, believe this, okay? Anybody that says they invented the whole thing, it's all crap. We're all doing we're all basically here trying to make a living.
Do you think
doing our jobs?
Do you think Johnny Carson sits around every night and goes, "Goddamn Letterman, stealing my bits"?
Right.
Goddamn Leno, goddamn Bill Maher, goddamn Chris Rock stealing my bits.
I mean, really, please don't read more into it than you should. It's just, we appreciate the support, and I'm sure the other guy appreciates the support. The two shows.
No, I don't think he appreciates it.
have coexisted for a very long time, and F it.
Don
gives a rat's
Don and
ass.
Mike.
Don and Mike, hello.
You guys do your bits. You're doing it for the people out there. Everybody might have done these same bits. Arthur Godfrey probably did these bits.
Now, that's the
point.
first smart thing that's been said.
That's the best point that's been made. I mean,
You know,
really.
but the thing is, when you do it, the people on the other side of the dial, it's for them. It's not the self-centered that's coming on in the mornings.
Oh, no.
When you do it, it's for the people.
God.
I got news for you. I'm not going to speak for Mike here.
Right.
I ain't doing it for you guys listening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it for the money.
Don?
Yeah.
Feel free to speak for me.
Yeah. We're doing it for the money for our families.
Amen.
I mean, if we really cared about people, Mike and I would be off like in Bangladesh working for the Peace Corps.
Right. It's a fun way to make a living.
F that. Boy, I really got to change the mood. Let me make a quick call here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Set up our next bit.
Hope that C word is happy. Hope she got her little pound of flesh.
Yeah. She will be when she starts dripping.
Oh, God. And then it falls clean out.
Starts dripping that cancer.
Oh, God. Oh.
Out of her poon. There we go. Let me call the man who's going to make it right here. So we got a...
Hello.
Hey, dude.
Hey, man, what's up?
All right, this is my brother Jim.
Has he been prepped on this bit?
He has. Now, what we have to give away... What we have to give away is...
Focus, Jim.
We have a trip for two to Atlantic City, including round-trip air, 2 nights hotel, and tickets to see Ultimate Fighting Championship 41 Onslaught.
Love me that Ultimate Fighting.
At the Atlantic City Boardwalk, Feb 28th. This is courtesy of UFC, Comcast, and Cox Cable. Would you like to go? Here's all you have to do. Make my brother laugh.
Now, I've always found your brother to have a very, very good sense of humor, and I think he's a guy that enjoys laughter.
He does. And Jimmy,
Yeah?
when we call you back in about 10 minutes after the commercials,
Okay.
we'll just start taking on-screen calls.
Okay.
And people are going to say stuff, and like I told you this morning, people are going to tell jokes.
Okay.
We only want you to laugh if you truly think it's funny.
Okay.
Okay? That's why the feature is called Make Us Laugh.
Okay.
A lot of times we do it with me and Mike.
Right.
We've done it with Rob A. We've done it with Buzz.
Right. Now, the deal is, it's Jimmy. That's the guy that laughs. If you make him laugh, you win. Now, we can laugh if we think a joke is funny,
Right.
but the only way to win is if Jim laughs.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So, in one way, we're telling you to keep it in your pants.
Right.
On the other way, we're saying, listen, don't just laugh at anything.
Right.
But if something really happens that really naturally makes you laugh,
Sure.
that's what's going to do it.
Okay.
All right?
He's ready. He's ready.
All right. And then after we play Make Us Laugh, we'll hear about the decision you've made with the bastard child and what's happening on the job front.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds like you're in a pretty good mood for this, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm just out here working on a Jaguar.
All right, dude. Call you back
in a bit.
Call you back in about 10. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the deal. You know him. You love him. He's my brother Jim.
Hope he didn't have a martini lunch.
Can you make Jim laugh? That's not his bag, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
And what he likes comes in a bag. Which is why, incidentally, he just got fired again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he thought he had passed one of those tests.
Oh, no.
And it turns out he failed. But
Oh, man, he didn't use the frozen urine, huh?
yeah, because he's got the Jaguar. So, can you make Jimmy laugh? Can you make my brother laugh?
Right.
And I'll say this. I guarantee you're not going to hear this on any other show.
No.
Because there's only one Jimmy.
Right.
There's only one guy who's my brother.
Sure. But if he went on another show, you wouldn't care.
Oh, boy, would I. Let me see. Here's the thing from the New York Post. It's mainly about the other disc jockeys.
Right.
That got fired.
I'd love to read that during the break.
And had to clean out their desks and stuff.
Amazing.
And incidentally, yes, we'll be back, Anthony told about 40 fans gathered on the sidewalk on 57th Street. So congratulations, great turnout. And then the last line is, meanwhile, as the fallout from last summer's St. Patrick's Cathedral incident continues, the Post has learned WNW station manager Ken Stevens and programming director Jeremy Coleman were fired last week.
Oh.
So that's the official word on Ken and Jeremy.
There you go. Well, somebody's doing some reporting at the New York Post.
There you go. There's some for you to read during the break.
A little bathroom reading.
And guys, you call us now, make my brother laugh, and win the trip to Atlantic City for the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. The Don and Mike Show. They got culture coming out of their asses. Don and Mike.
All right, let me call Jimmy up here. All right. Make Jimmy laugh.
And he seems to be in a very jovial mood, so you've caught him on a good day.
And I guess we'll get maybe 2 segments out of Jimmy Jaguar today. He's got stuff in his personal life as well.
Very good.
We'll just start with this part. Remember, tonight we'll be at the Acropolis.
Yeah.
In D.C. Hey, dude. Tonight, starting at 8, we'll be at the Acropolis in Washington, D.C. on Connecticut Avenue. We'd love to meet you. Come on by. Free eat. Again, we could buy booze. Let me ask my brother if he can figure this out. Jimmy, let's say we're having a function. Tonight we're having a listener party.
Yeah.
And if we were to buy, we want to buy people drinks, but the company won't let us.
Yeah.
Can you guess why?
So they're not liable for idiots.
There you go.
There you
See, he's on target today.
There you go.
He's doing a good job today.
Because what happens if someone has a couple of brews on us, they go out and they run over some grandma. Well,
you're liable.
Then next thing you know, we're liable.
That's the way it works.
So we'd love to buy you drinks. We can't. We can make sure there's plenty of food there.
Right.
And we'll all be there tonight, starting at 8 o'clock at the Acropolis, 13 and 37 Connecticut Avenue, Northwest. And it's brought to you by Miller Lite. See you there tonight. Now, before we talk about your children and your jobs and your testing and the Jaguar, which, incidentally, I was sent, my brother emailed me a couple of pictures.
Photograph of his new possession?
Of the Jaguar.
How's it look?
Looks nice. Talk about that in a second. Do you understand the ground rules, Jimmy, for Make Jimmy Laugh?
Yeah.
Only laugh if it comes...
What are you doing, Jimmy? It sounds like you're working on something.
Yeah, I'm out in the garage.
Are you still working on the car while we're doing this?
No, I'm just standing in the garage right now.
Okay, is it possible you could take a moment away and just focus on this segment?
Sure can.
All right, let's put...
Are you sure about that, Jim?
Positive.
All right. Great.
Without a doubt.
Robbie, let's put 10 minutes on the clock.
You got it.
I know it sounds like a long time.
Right.
It'll seem even longer.
But this is a really great bit.
Sure.
Ready?
Make Jimmy laugh. Here we go. And once again, Jimmy, just laugh at the stuff that really makes you laugh.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
These are on-screen calls with my brother Jim. Make Jimmy laugh. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, how come the Sex for Sam DJs got fired for their most recent job at the sperm bank? They were drinking on the job.
Well, okay. That's starting out on a whimper.
Hello, Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, what's the hardest thing a Mexican's ever done? Jump.
Don't know.
It's good that you jumped right to the punchline there. You know?
Timing is everything.
You know.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
What's the quickest way to make a woman scream in bed? Wipe your D on the curtains.
Jimmy?
No, not very.
Jimmy, when they give you the straight lines that require a response, we're gonna count on you saying what?
Like when she says, what's the quickest way to make you got to say what?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hello. Now, see, that made him laugh.
That made him laugh. Please focus on the show.
Hello. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, what guy goes out for a run every day, runs by this convalescent home, sees 3 naked old ladies laying out on the lawn. He's really upset and disturbed about it, so he goes in to see what's going on. The nurse says, "Oh, don't worry about it. They're just 3 retired prostitutes having a yard sale." But
and that's where we move on.
Right.
Hello, make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Don, Mike. Hey, let me tell Mike first, congratulations on spring training happening.
Thank you.
We're going to go all the way this year.
All right, very good.
Why do Iraqis carry sandpaper in their back pocket?
What is that?
Why do Iraqis carry sandpaper in their back pocket?
Don't know.
In case they get lost, they use it as a map.
Okay. See, that made Rob laugh.
Rob loved that one.
Yeah. That made Rob laugh. But
I almost laughed.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Didn't do it for me.
Me either.
Hey, Jimmy, how do you make Don cry twice?
Don't know.
You wipe your bloody wee-wee on his upholstery of his Escalade.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hello.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, what? ¿Sabes que corrieron a Ken Stevens de la calle? Se fue. What was that?
I don't know, but Don and I were laughing at it.
But
we're thinking it was something. It probably was.
That guy had me and Mike going there.
Absolutely.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, a West Virginia sales agent has a new listing. She goes up and pulls up, wants to see what it's like, and there's a kid in the front yard. She goes, "Hi, is your mother home?" Kid points around back. The woman walks
I'm
back.
sorry. No, there are too many uhs in the straight line. No, disqualification.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, what does a vegetarian worm eat? Don't know. Linda McCartney. Come on.
No, sorry. It didn't get Jimmy. It got me.
Come on.
It got me. It got Mike. It got Buzz. Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
All right, this kid comes up to his dad and asks him, what's the difference between hypothetical and realistic? The dad says, son, go ask your lab partner, go ask your sister if she'd sleep with her lab partner for $1 million, then go ask...
No, sorry.
Goodbye, idiot. Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, horse walks in the park. Bartender says, "Want a long face?"
The only good thing was the guy had a real horn.
Yeah.
A horn
Nice
to punctuate the joke. Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yo, Jimmy, man, you got about 1 million baby mamas. You got a Jaguar and you broke. Man, you got to be black, ain't you? Nope.
Didn't make him laugh either.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make my brother Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, why can't Helen Keller have kids?
Don't know why.
You know,
what?
you really, if you're telling the joke and it requires a response,
you gotta wait. Mm-hmm. And remember, my brother's response time is not as quick as the average person's.
And you know, if you say, "How does this work?" he might not necessarily say how. He'll say, "Don't know."
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, you ever given a girl a chili dog? It's when you take an S on her chest and then you biddy F her.
No.
Right. Good response, Jimmy. I'm proud of you there. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, you remember the tall basketball player's name?
No.
Monique Ball!
What is funny about that?
What is that? I don't know. Is that a joke? Did you make that up, sir?
I did.
Oh.
Right. It sucks ass.
Homegrown. Now, that's funny.
Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, you like tapes and CDs?
Yeah.
Well, how about I come down there and tape my D so you can get my D to your forehead so you can see these nuts?
Oh, God, you're an idiot.
You're not only bad, but just horrible delivery.
Hey, Jimmy, you like CDs? How about I tape these? Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, why'd the little girl fall out of the swing? Don't know why. Because she didn't have any arms.
Did you laugh at that?
Jimmy, did you laugh at
Not
that?
really, no.
Technically, that didn't count.
Okay. Hello, Don and Mike show. I did.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey.
Did you hear they're closing all the Walmarts and the Kmarts over in Saudi Arabia and stuff? You know what they're becoming?
No, what?
Becoming Targets.
That wasn't too bad.
How did that make you laugh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but it's not. He didn't. Yeah. He didn't really laugh.
You want a gut busting laugh?
Yeah, I think it's got to be a gut busting.
No, but the thing is, It's almost like you didn't laugh till you didn't figure it out till you figured out me and Mike laughing at.
Right.
No. All right, let's go to the next one. If you want a gut-busting laugh.
Sir, that's a good joke.
That's pretty good, though. Thank you, my friend.
Good day.
And Jimmy, it doesn't have to be gut-buzzing. It just has to come from you first.
Okay.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy,
What?
you know why blind people don't skydive?
No, why?
Because it scares the heck out of their seeing eye dogs.
Oh, Mike, I'm ashamed of you.
I'm sorry. Hey, we all have our little buttons.
Hello, Don and Mike.
I painted the picture.
Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Not bad.
What's the difference between a large Pete and a black man?
No.
Hi, hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, what? What's the best thing about Alzheimer's disease? Don't know. You get to hide your own Easter eggs.
Rob liked that one.
Rob liked that one. Second one, Rob liked. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, how does Helen Keller give directions? I don't know.
Now, we had a Helen Keller winner one time on Make Us Laugh.
Yeah, I don't think that Jimmy shares our love of the Helen Keller joke.
Well, the Helen Keller one we'd never heard before, and it was Helen Keller went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in her cap, and called it...
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, what did the fag say to the good-looking guy sitting at the bar?
I don't know, what?
Mind if I push that stool in for you?
Oh, God, that's old.
Jesus Christ. Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah, this guy's wife's in a coma, and they could snap her out of the coma. So he says, I can't do it here. And they go, we'll go in another room and watch the monitor. So they're watching the monitor. It goes flatline. She dies. They run in. They say, what happened? He says, I don't know. I guess she choked.
Okay, we're down to the 2-minute warning now.
It's a combination of a terribly below-average joke and a horrible
awful delivery. Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, what? What does it mean when the flags are at half-mast at the post office?
Somebody
died. They're hiring.
Somebody did that last week.
Hi, Don and Mike show. But I like my brother's response. I like it when Jimmy actually answers.
Right.
I don't know. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah, I want to welcome Jimmy to the FOB Club. The father of bastards.
That made us laugh. Sorry about that, Jimmy. Hello, Don and Mike.
What do you call a Mexican prostitute with no legs? What?
Oh, come on, Consuelo, please. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, your dog's barking at the front door and your wife's beating on the back door. Which one you let in first? The dog. Why?
No. God.
What is that, like a philosophical joke? I don't get it.
No, that's a challenge joke giver.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah, my dad was cremated a couple months ago, and he told me he wanted to be cremated and put in a douche and ran through one last time.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy! What?
Why did God invent douche?
You tell me.
Because a vagina can't hock a loogie.
Well,
Okay, hello, Don and Mike.
That worked on so many levels.
Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy! What? Why did it take 18 Polacks to go to the movie? I don't know why. The sign said under 17, not admitted. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Why is there cotton on top of a Tylenol?
Jimmy, you got to ask him why. Yeah, why?
Because to remind the blacks that they sold drugs.
Enough.
Okay, well, we've been through one round. Jimmy, you want to continue it?
Yeah, go for it.
And right. Jimmy, just remember one thing: when people give you the straight lines, you got to pop right in with that why or how. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Okay.
Because I don't want to run up your cell bill.
Okay.
Just to tease this, when we come back, the latest on the latest bastard child is Jimmy. The update on the bastard child is
giving up custody or giving up parental rights.
Wow.
Okay, and the latest on the job situation is
no job.
Because
that's not all I want to say on that.
But because you failed the test.
Oh,
I didn't study hard enough.
Right, and you know, I'm not going to lecture you now about that, but you know my feelings on that. And how is the Jaguar?
Doing great.
Very good.
All right, dude. You're doing great. You're doing great. We'll call you back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
For another round of Make Jimmy Laugh. Any of those jokes, at least one of them came close to making you laugh, right?
Yeah, that one about the Iran and Target and all that. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Okay, all right. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
This is a very interesting edition of Make Somebody Laugh.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Don't know.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Just remember what your old pal Bozo always says. Just keep laughing.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
I don't know that one.
Pride, love, greed, gluttony, wrath, envy, vengeance, Don Geronimo, and Mike O'Mara.
Let me get Jimmy back on the phone. He's in his garage. Round number 2 of Make Jimmy Laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, dude.
Hey, man.
We are giving away a trip for 2 to Atlantic City with a round-trip air, hotel, and tickets to see Ultimate Fighting Championship 41 Onslaught. Atlantic City Boardwalk Hall of Fame, Feb 28th, from UFC, Comcast, and Cox Cable on pay-per-view this Friday night. Jimmy, a fan of the Ultimate Fighting Championships?
Yeah, the older ones, because now they've added a bunch of rules.
Oh, you mean they don't just wail on each other anymore?
No, man, they can throw in the towel. There's a bunch of other rules I understand now. Back when I watched it, the only rule was you couldn't eye gouge or bite.
Hey, now get this, Jimmy.
You know, you could smack a dude in the nads and get away with it. Now I don't even think you can do that.
What's wrong with America?
Get this. In our next break, we're going to have a guy who's written a book, Why Men Watch Porno. Can you imagine? A book. Why Men Watch Porno.
Do you think you know why men watch porno, Jimmy?
Oh, man, it's arousing. That's why.
Yeah. Well put. There it is. It's
Well, you know
arousing.
what I mean.
Yeah, we do. We know exactly
After you've
what
been
you
with somebody for a few years, you know, you need to get aroused a little bit more. You know?
It's the homespun, down-to-earth sentiment of Jimmy.
He's right. Down-home sensibility.
Hey, am I lying about it, though?
No, you're not.
No, we want
to get
or get aroused. Sometimes
you're not.
It does both things, you know.
Tonight we're going to be having a meet and greet at the Acropolis.
We're all going to be aroused down there.
In D.C. tonight, especially Mike wearing his Pootie Tank outfit.
Don't, I look at myself in the mirror, and I don't think you'll be further from the truth.
1337 Connecticut Avenue Northwest.
Striking, really. Yeah.
Washington, D.C.
I got you striking right here.
We'll be there at 8 o'clock tonight. We'd love to meet you. We'll be there till about 10. Mike will be there till closing. And come by and say hello.
Please.
Jimmy, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
For round number 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slightly shorter round. If someone makes my brother laugh, they're going to UFC.
And, Jimmy, if somebody says, why did the chicken cross the road, you say...
Why?
There you go. Good job.
Here we go. Now he's laughing. Now I'm laughing. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know why. Oh, wait, I screwed that one up.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello, make Jimmy laugh.
Hello. Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, Cookie? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah. Hi, Jimmy. What is the difference between Peter Pan and Michael Jackson?
I don't know what.
Paper boogers. I know I can get her. Shampoo.
What was the punchline?
I have no idea.
Paper boogers.
Paper boogers?
Paper boogers?
Don't get it.
No.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey.
How come Iraqi parents don't circumcise their young?
I don't know why.
So they have somewhere to hide their dump the sandstorm. Oh, man.
No, yeah, I'm amazed.
No.
It's a miracle.
You're on. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Make my brother laugh.
Jimmy, why don't French girls wear underwear at their wedding?
I don't know why.
Because it keeps the flies off the cake.
Old.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
But a chuckle.
Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah, there's two flies on a piece of crap. One of them farts, another one says, "Hey, I'm trying to eat over here."
I heard that one last week.
That made me laugh.
Yeah, it's a good joke.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh. Jimmy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sounds like he's chewing a carrot.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh. Hello.
Yeah, what's the difference between a fag and a refrigerator?
I don't know.
A refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull the meat out.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, what's going on? What's orange and red and looks good on a hippie?
I don't know.
Fire. I tried.
Jesus. That was back from 1968.
Hello?
A right-wing construction worker from 1968.
You're the one that said hippie yesterday.
I know, I said hippie.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Yeah, is this me?
Yeah, make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, knock knock. Okay.
No, Jimmy, he said...
Donna, I believe, is this me as a disqualification?
But let's just
try to hear the knock
Hey,
knock.
let's try guy, knock knock. Who's there? I saw. Who? I saw.
Jimmy, don't you know how to respond to a knock knock joke?
Yeah, but I can't understand the guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Knock knock. Who's there? I saw. I saw what?
No.
I saw Don and Mike doing 69 on the back of a Subaru Brat.
That really
perfect.
That was a crash.
Sorry.
Knock knock what? That's funny.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Seeing that Jimmy has all these extra children, I know how he can come into an extra money.
How?
Put a couple dollars in your condom.
Wow.
Come into some extra money, I get it.
Got it.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Oh, I get it.
What's the best thing about showering with a 12-year-old girl? I don't know. She looks 9 when she's wet.
Oh. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Wow.
Hey, Jimmy, what did Aunt Frank receive for her 13th birthday? I don't know. A shave, a haircut, and a tattoo.
Oh, now we're really at the bottom of the barrel.
Right. God.
Hello,
Stop it.
Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, Jimmy, how would you know when it's bedtime at Michael Jackson's house?
I don't know why.
When the big hand touches the little hand.
I don't know why.
My brother's responses are funnier than these jokes.
The responses are great.
Jimmy, you might win the strip. Don and Mike, make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, how do you know if your roommate's gay?
Man,
we're
recycling.
He had to delete that one out.
I don't know.
Hello, Don. She'll make Jimmy laugh.
All right, hey, Jimmy, we're Fitness Baptist you're alive right now.
I can't understand a word. How about speaking
What would
English?
Princess Diana be doing if she were alive right now? I don't know. Trapped at the roof of her coffin.
Oh, God, that's old.
Don and Mike, hello. Make Jimmy laugh.
No, silly sounds aren't going to win. We proved that.
Don and Mike, make Jimmy laugh. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, make my brother laugh.
Why couldn't Helen Keller drive?
I don't know why.
Because she's a woman.
I'm just laughing at my brother's idiot responses.
the beat,
like
5 seconds in between
There's a
them.
pause.
I don't know
why. Hello, Don and Mike, make Jimmy laugh.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Hey, Jimmy, why do Italians wear gold necklaces? I don't know why. So they know where to stop shaving.
That made Mike and Rob laugh.
That wasn't bad.
But not my brother.
Yeah, and the other guy was laughing at his own joke.
Don and Mike, make Jimmy laugh.
Funny.
Hey,
you're on the air. Make my brother laugh.
Okay, guy goes into a bar in Chinatown. Bartender says, what do you have? Guy says, let me have a Stoli. Bartender goes, okay. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs.
Right. Hello, Don and Mike show. That guy was calling from the newsroom, incidentally.
Yeah, exactly. Next to the sewing machine.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Confucius say, go to bed with itchy butt, wake up with smelly, sticky finger.
Man, we are really... I didn't think we'd go any lower.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Make Jimmy laugh.
Hey, guys, what does Richard Nixon and Don Geronimo have in common?
I don't know what.
They both suffer from cricket dick syndrome.
Is that true, Don?
Hello, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh.
What is the difference between Iraqi C, you know what I'm saying?
C word, right?
And a bowling ball.
I don't know.
If you absolutely had to, you could eat a bowling ball.
Oh, come on. It's just a Beatrice Arthur joke, please. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Jimmy, how do you know when you're at a gay barbecue?
What was that?
How do you know when you're at a gay barbecue?
I don't
Hey, the S word on the radio.
It's like the second time. Jimmy, are you sick of that joke yet?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh.
Okay, so a chick's sunbathing on the beach, and a priest walks right in front of her, and the chick says, "Excuse me, can you please get out of my sun?"
I didn't do it for you, Jimmy?
Nope.
No.
Hello,
Come
Don
on,
and
Jimmy,
Mike.
give me some lovin'.
No, sorry. You're
All
out
right,
of there.
take it easy, guys.
Okay.
So long.
Hi, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh.
Have you seen my wiener? Hello?
Hello?
Do you touch my wiener?
Can't understand you.
Marina, you touching my wiener?
Look, the guy in the he's got a fan and sitting next to him laughing.
That guy's killing us. Let me see my wiener. Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh. Yeah, hello?
Hello?
You're on the air.
Come on.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey,
What do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea? Salad shooter.
What did he say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't mention it.
Not important.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Stop asking questions and just go answer the door, Jimmy.
Please, somebody make my brother laugh. Don and Mike show. Hello.
Dog's barking at the back door. Wife's knocking on the front door. Which one let him first?
Start again. You're mumbling.
Dog's barking at the back door. Wife's beating on the front door. Which one let him first?
We've already had that joke.
Hello, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh. Hello.
Hello?
Make my brother laugh.
Yeah, did you hear Viagra came out with a nasal spray?
Did anybody understand that?
Not really.
Did you hear Viagra's come out with a nasal spray?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, they have, huh?
Just for the dickheads.
Jesus.
Wow.
You know, it's not a bad joke. It's for dickheads.
All right, I'm sorry I made him start again, but I was like...
Hello, Don and Mike. Make Jimmy laugh.
Jimmy, you want to laugh again? Just think about how Don wrecked his car.
Oh,
That's it.
time's up.
We have time for one last joke.
One last joke. Hello, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh. Hello? What is the friggin' problem with people? Hi, Don and Mike. Make my brother laugh.
How do you get Roseanne into a bikini? I don't know how. First you take the F out of fat, and then you take the F out of way.
Huh?
What?
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 You take the F out of fat, and then you take the F out of way.
And you're supposed to say there is no F in way.
Yeah, my mistake.
Yeah, right. Your mistake. No, your parents' mistake.
God.
Hello, make my brother laugh.
Radio gods.
Hey, what's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne, you're the last chance.
Oh, my God. Hey, Jim.
What?
Why did God make farts smell?
I don't know why.
They're deaf people
People can enjoy him, too. All right.
Sorry.
It's blind people, not deaf people.
Blind people, not deaf people.
Right? Isn't that... Why did...
Why would a why would a blind person smell fart?
I don't know.
Hey, there you go.
That was Buzz. No, that was Buzz laughing, you moron.
That's Buzz that laughed. Hi, Don and Mike.
Hello?
Yeah, make my brother laugh.
It's addictive, isn't it?
Guy goes to a doctor. Doctor says to him, I got good news and bad news. Guy says, which one do you want to hear first? He says, give me the bad news. He says, you got 6 months to live. He says, what's the good news? He says, you see that nurse? I'm banging her.
Oh, Rob.
Rob, shut up.
God.
No, we have no winner on this bit. We have no winner on this bit. However, I have good news for you, Don and Mike listener.
The front row of the Jackie Mason show laughed.
I do have good news. That my brother, when we come back from the break, will subjectively select a caller he likes.
Very good.
To win the trip to Atlantic City.
Very good.
Jimmy, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, dude. 877-365-3636.
Knock, knock. I don't know what.
What?
That's my moment. We got our laugh out of that. Stop laughing at that joke.
I have, but what about when he said, have you heard they're making a new Viagra nasal spray? And Jimmy says, oh, have they now?
My brother will pick a random caller to win the trip to Atlantic City, and we'll talk to the guy.
Random caller who?
Who's written the book about why guys watch porno. All of that when we come right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Well, first of all, I want to address something. I hear ESPN is trying to me, and you guys are trying to make a controversy. There's not going to be a controversy. I was joking around with one of my friends, and that's it. If you don't like it, you and your families too. Now let's talk about the game.
The Don and Mike Show. Catering to the BM eaters. The Don and Mike Show.
Right. Hey. We'll have BM on Little Ritz crackers tonight.
It's the best. It's the finest.
You know, what do you call those little tiny hot dogs that are in the...
cocktail weenies, Don.
Yeah, pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket. BM in a blanket.
BM in a blanket tonight.
Something none of us are strangers to.
For the Don and Mike Show and our meet and greet tonight at the Acropolis, 1337 Connecticut Avenue Northwest.
We'll be your gladiators of love.
Don't cost nothing to get in. Of course, never. They'll have free eats for you. And the deal is we'll be there a couple of hours. You just want the chance to say hi to you.
That's the in party tonight.
So come on down. Brought to you by Miller & Light. We'll see you there. Before my brother gives away the trip to Atlantic City, we do have a guest that's booked on the show today. And let me get my brother on the phone. This would be a good opportunity for him to do the interview.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Guy has written a book. Okay? Guy's name, I'll give him a plug. It's more like a textbook than a book. Mm-hmm. Guy's name is David Loftus, Loftus. And the book is called... Hey, dude. Before you pick a winner, I need you to help Mike and I out.
Right.
We have an interview coming up here. The author to who's written the book is on the phone. The book is called Watching Sex: How Men Really Respond to Pornography.
Very good.
Really?
And there's all kinds of, Lisa did some wonderful background on this and then came up with some questions that we could ask, like, why do guys like watching lesbian pornography?
Right.
The image of men in pornography, does an ugly guy make you not believe the situation? Do you share your porn with other people? Do you swap it with other people?
Mm-hmm.
Is pornography addictive? But mainly the guy's written a book about why guys like porn.
Why guys watch porn, how they respond to it, that type of thing.
And his website is www.david/Loftus, Loftus.com. So anyway, Jimmy, when you get on the air, we're going to tell him that you're David-Loftus.com.
I'm what?
You're going to do the interview, Jimmy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, sure. Come on. It'll be fun. No, it'll be fun. Try it out for a couple of minutes.
Just talk to the guy and ask him questions about porn.
Tell him that the name of the book is Watching Sex.
Watching Sex, okay.
You might want to start with why do men like to watch sex?
And we'll give you a couple of minutes, okay?
Why not?
And Buzz,
yes?
We'll need an intro.
All right.
As we say now, we're ready for the
Dr. Jim show.
Get some music here. Now the guy.
That's funny.
The guy thinks he's going to be on the Don and Mike show, but of course he's not. So let me see, Buzz. You can do the whole thing, saying, and now here's Dr. Jim. Okay. You ready, Jimmy?
Yeah. What's your guy's name again? David what?
David Loftus. Loftus.
David Loftus.
Good luck. You're going to do great with this.
You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Here we go. And Buzz?
Yeah.
Go.
Live from the Westwood One Radio Network, it's the Dr. Jim Show with your host, Dr. James Source. And now, here's Dr. Jim.
Hello, Dr. David.
Hi.
David Loftus?
This is he.
Yeah, you wrote a book on why men like to watch sex.
Well, why they like to look at pornography, yes.
Yeah. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the book?
Well, in all the public debate about pornography, you have criminologists and various experts of various kinds and activists of the religious right and the feminist left. Everybody talked about what happens in men's minds when they look at pornography, but nobody seemed to ask any guys about it. And I thought it was about time to stand up for truth, justice, and the American male.
Well, I know I like to watch porn.
Yeah.
Now, do you think watching males watching porn, do you think that leads them to go and rape and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think so. It certainly didn't seem to be the case with the guys I talked to.
Okay. Well, that's what a lot of these activists are saying, that pornography leads to bigger and better things.
We're in my brother's wheelhouse now.
If a man can't get any, he tends to go and rape. So,
well, there are a couple simple things that show how ridiculous that claim is.
We're not
in the first place.
What? They can't hear us.
Right.
Your brother's kicking ass.
Yeah. I was never able to establish whether it's 7 or 8 or 10 or $12 billion a year. But I don't think sex criminals and curious adolescents have that kind of consumer buying power. They just don't. So,
now, do you think prisoners inmates in prison should be allowed to watch porn?
Oh, I suppose they aren't going anywhere, are they?
No, but does it rehabilitate them, or does it give them something more to look forward to when they get out?
Listen to my brother.
I'm proud of him. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I tried to get permission to talk to some at the Oregon State Prison here, but they wouldn't let me in there.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me a little bit more about your book.
Well, I tried to think of every possible thing I could ask guys about pornography. What they like, what they don't like. If they could design the perfect pornography, what would that look like? Have they ever shared the use of porn with anybody else? Men, women, discussed it with them? Or
Say, Jim, it's me, Frazier, your producer. Why don't you tell the author the kind of pornography you like watching?
Oh, I like watching lesbian pornography.
You're not alone in that. I've got a whole chapter devoted to that.
Yeah, I like watching lesbian pornography quite often. And just basically any chance that I get. If I got a free credit card, I go on the internet.
We have to clarify here, though. When we say lesbian pornography, that means 2 or more women engaged in physical intimacy, but they're not necessarily lesbians.
Right.
I asked guys, do you think they're really lesbians? And a lot of them said, probably not, no. And so they understood that this is entertainment, it's acting, it's pretend, and it's still a turn-on.
Jim, 30 seconds to network break, Jim.
Okay, let me go on. Let me move on here. What other chapters do you have in your book?
Well, I've got a chapter that discusses guys who have particular taste. There's a guy who only likes to look at black women. There's a guy who likes bondage.
What other chapters do you have?
Who likes what's called furry erotica. It's graphic comic novels with little animals involved in sexual activities.
Oh, okay.
A chapter where I talk to the men about what they think of the men they see in pornography, but what they think of how men are depicted in porn.
Jim, it's time to wrap up.
How was that?
Well, a lot of them don't like them.
Jim, you'll want to ask the author.
I would prefer not to see a man in my porno flick.
Jim, you'll want to ask the author for his website, and then we're off with the announcer.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me what your website is again, so the listeners can maybe log on later.
Okay, there's excerpts from my book as well as a lot of my other writings on www.david-loftus.com. That's Loftus.
Okay, all right, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You've been listening to the Dr. Jim Show from the Westwood One Radio Network with your host, Dr. James Source. The Dr. Jim Show is proudly presented by Jergens.
Can you hold on, please, Doctor?
Sure.
Hold on. Dude, you were so excellent.
Jimmy, I am proud of you. You kicked ass, buddy.
Great job.
Jimmy, way to go.
We're so good.
We threw you into the frying pan and you danced in it. It was fantastic.
Jimmy?
Jimmy, where are you?
Hold on.
You trying to talk to David or who?
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, God.
Hey, dude.
What?
I'm such an idiot.
Oh, dear. That's a bonehead move, right there.
I just pulled a boner.
That's a big boner.
I thought we were talking to you.
Talking to the other guy.
It was the author of the book.
Jimmy, you kicked ass, buddy.
You did great.
Right.
Way to go, really.
Great job.
Yeah, right.
No, I thought you did great, man.
I've never done that before.
I know, that's what made it so great.
Fantastic.
Now, I'm going to let you hear.
What are the other chapters of the book?
Rob, see if the guy. Now you're going to hear the after interview part, Jimmy, where Rob asked
He's on Snow here?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
David! Rob Stein with Westwood One. Say, how do you think that went? Yeah.
See, now Rob's on the phone with the guy, Jimmy.
Unfortunately, we were up against a hard network break, but we'd love to keep your name and number on file in case we ever could follow up with you. And, yes, Dr. Source sends his best.
Dr. Source.
Man, who are you speaking to?
Dr. James Source.
Thank you. Good day to you.
I can't hear the guy.
No, we can't either.
We can't either.
Rob's talking to him, Jim, but that was great. That was really, really good.
What's he back on hold for?
He wants a recording of it.
Oh.
I'll get back to him. He thought it was fine but short.
Yeah. Fine but short. Well, we were up against a time constraint. Jimmy, you did great today. Here's the last thing I'll ask of you. We're just going to go through some random calls now.
Okay.
People will say hello to you.
Okay.
The first person that you like wins the trip to Atlantic City to go to the the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could be the first person, last person. I don't care. Hello, Dynamite.
Hey, how you doing? You guys still taking those tickets? Call at random for those tickets to
You like this guy? Jimmy, you like this guy?
No.
Okay.
Good
Hi,
call.
Dynamite Show.
Yeah, hi. I'm calling about the Atlantic City trip.
Jimmy, you like this guy?
No.
Hello, Dynamite Show.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
You like this guy, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jim.
You like
No.
Nope, you don't. Hi, Dynamite Show.
Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing? Not bad.
You like
I was
this?
I was wondering if I was just wanted to talk to you about your Jaguar.
Jimmy, you like this guy?
No. Hey, let's hear from some women callers.
Oh God. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello,
Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
I'd love to smoke a big fatty bowl with you in order to get those tickets. I can't do that. I got to study.
You like this guy?
No. He's trying to.
Jimmy, stop waiting for women. You got to pick a guy here soon. We got to go to news. Hello,
Okay.
Don and Mike. Hello.
Yes, I'd like to get the tickets to the fight.
Do you like this guy? No. Hello, Don and Mike. Do you like this guy? Hello.
I like Big Jimmy.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, winner. He got right to it.
What's your name, my friend?
My name is Joe.
Joe, where are you from?
Las Vegas.
Joe, congratulations. Joe, yes, Joe. Joe, you've won a trip for two to Atlantic City, including round-trip air, 2 nights hotel accommodations, and tickets to see Ultimate Fighting Championship 41 Onslaught, Atlantic City Boardwalk, Feb 28th, courtesy UFC, Comcast, and Cox Cable. Everybody else, it's live this Friday night on pay-per-view.
Sweet.
Enjoy, my friend. Thank you for listening to the show on
Big Jimmy.
KSFN in Las Vegas.
Big Jimmy, you're the man.